Yeah, yeah, Tunto Spoon.
You want to get a news update? Tunto Spoon.
Wap, yeah, Rastafari. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. What I want? Yes, party. TV. Yes, party. Spoon TV. Spoon. Ba. Skibidi dabado. Spoon entertainment.
Yeah, 2 days ago in my community, I was, just moving around and I heard some kids thinking Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. If they can sing the track from start to end.
Happening in Africa.
So maybe they just know the song. And then I was passing again, they started singing again,
The children crying for starvation, just Tunto Spoon.
They said our part 2. And so let me say good evening to you wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Welcome to Spoon Talk. I tell you, you're short. Some people can already be here. We're just waiting for the show. This is your program. We are here. Happy Ramadan to all of our Muslim brothers and sisters. You celebrated today. Happy Eid Mubarak. Let me say good evening to you. This is Spoon Talk. It's time to talk that talk. Everything about Liberia and its surroundings. Mana River Union, the border points, the seaports, airports, everything about Liberia. It's going to be discussed right here later on. Just a few minutes from now, as the CEO comes on, the rest of the team analyzing the issue from different points. Even yourself, this is your show. You always call on and make your own points. Come to you about the economy. Or you want to talk about agriculture, you want to talk about the health sector, educational sector. Something that is just on your mind that's been troubling you. You say, let me just wait for a phone call that I will talk about. I trust and believe that is where my voice is going to be heard. We're live on Spoon FM 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Super 95.5. We are live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, Spoon Talk on YouTube. Mr. Eric McGill, we appreciate you. In fact, you are there like 15, 20 minutes just waiting for the show. And all of you viewing via the platforms, social media, please share the show to all of your various groups, different platforms. Some of you have pages. Your pages to be juicy and carry light. And share the show right now. So again, I say good evening. My name is Lorena Honoree. I am your producer on a Friday. If you just came into Liberia, I would like to welcome you. Welcome home, or home away from home. If you're leaving Liberia right now, you're on your way to the airport. It's a safe trip. We know you will come back again. Bon voyage. Well, if you're celebrating some occasion, we'd like to congratulate you. That's your occasion. Spoon Talk is celebrating with you. We're going to open the lines very soon and say, hey, put your calls through. You're in the hospitals. You're not doing well. Somebody is depressed right now. We are praying for you. You need to get well. Please get well soon. Trust God. He's the master surgeon. And he's the only one that can heal and restore. I'll bring you bits and pieces of information. I mean, so many things are disturbing your mind right now. You want to talk about it right here on Spoon Talk. We're going to open the lines. Make sure your talks get through. Talk your own. Another person can talk their own. The rainy season is right in the corner. Are you concerned about climate change? Deforestation? Are you concerned? those that are moving to your forest or the Solomba town, for your district, everybody talking about
I'm gonna tell you what is happening in more.
human rights abuses, transportation issues. These days, the $100 brand out of this thing and at 200. Gas price climbed from $720 brand dollars to $1,050 brand dollars. That was 2 days ago, and now it's $950 brand dollars. Cup of rice is $50 brand dollars. People can't afford. People still crying the bags of rice there.
You want to know?
Chicken feed or
Just go.
fair way you cook your pepper soup if you're that kind of person.
You want to make that.
If you're like me, you that dry pony and dry fish, you can get it too.
You want to know?
Cook your pepper soup, enjoy yourself. Sit back, listen to Spoon Talk, watch Spoon Talk.
Yeah.
Like, bro, most of us don't have a particular diet. It's not like you say, oh, me in the night I can only eat biscuit or cornflakes. And not everybody get it. Post in GB right now. But don't sleep on us. Share the show. Make sure the show goes across to different continents and provinces, and towns and villages, and counties and countries. Time to talk about Liberia. My Kenyan brothers and sisters in Kenya, you watching Spoon Talk right now. Share the show. We can do it in French, but you can do the translation. Everything I'm saying here right now, you can just go for French subtitle, so you can understand everything that will be communicated here. We're gonna be talking about that Solomba here tonight as well.
What I want? Yes, what you want?
Please subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It is Spoon Talk. You can copy the link, you can share it, you can repost on your channel. We say thanks to all of our partners, known and unknown. You can share the show. You always relay in the program. We appreciate Voice FM and other radio stations across Liberia. So let me give you the chance to put your calls through now and talk to us as we, unfold events to you right here on the station. We've got to make sure you get bits and pieces of information that is going on. Yeah, a lot of people called earlier today talking about the transportation issue. People are troubled. They are worried over the fact that, transportation has skyrocketed, there are so many kids by the road in the morning. You see them, little children, waiting for cars to go to school. So people are asking for the NTA buses to be put out there into the streets. It's not a bad thing to have them outside of Monrovia in broad Liberia, but still need most of them here in Montserrado, where majority of our population resides. You want 077771075 05551101075. It doesn't stop there. School administrators are throwing the kids out of school when they come late, not thinking, why are they coming to school late? You don't expect kids to be outside by 4 or 5 in the morning just to get to school on time. Even some of you administrators and teachers, you are always late. So, the transportation issue is a serious concern. The winter season is just right in the corner. But let's hear you. We'll talk more. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to Spoon FM family and good evening to my peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia. And assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters in Islam. We have completed our holy observation. And we pray today successfully. We pray for the nation.
What was your prayer
more,
point?
I have been on a section on our Spoon network.
What did you pray for the nation?
I want to speak on the Solomba issue in local country.
What was your prayer for the nation first? You always getting through first. Hello, sir. Hello.
This is a Pastor A. Kama.
But relax now. I said, what was your prayer? And you broke your fast today.
Okay. Yeah, I've been so long listening to the show, but because of no time prayer, one of you, I cannot forgo my prayer for school talk. So I suspend myself for 1 month, one consecutive month.
Wow.
So I want to make an input on the Eastland in Lofa County, the bullet point between Liberia and that of Guinea, Solomon Town. Look, the corruption that we have been talking about or we have spoken over the years and period of time is the one that they are exhibited. They have gone across. No, this is a diplomatic issue. We know exactly what's going on. The corruption, the information minister now want to tell the Liberian people the truth in terms of say that illegal money. There's not illegal money process. It's diplomatic issue. They need to address the nation. But the government is not speaking. Who are supposed to be speaking? The Minister of Information, Jeremy Pia, and that Defense Minister, and that Internal Affairs Minister, President Yimane, the nephew of Joseph Yuma Bwakai, and that Joseph Minister, and that of the armed forces of Liberia supposed to have intervention. There's no internal issue. We will not criticize those issues. There's nothing to be politics. There's an external issue.
Thank you, sir.
They have to tell us the fact, the reality. But government is not speaking.
Okay.
Who are speaking to the president?
Thank you.
The issue between Liberia, Guinea, it's not land dispute. It's not dispute. It's a land. Our forefathers suffer and suck after those lands during the colonial period, and we come on the place. It's our land. Even when you go to the border point to see the first district in Guinea. If I like this rate to all Guinea has no palm trees. Guinea is a savanna land. Anyway, you see bushes or palm tree or forest, it's Liberia.
Thank you, sir.
So
we're learning
Liberia and Guinea cannot fight.
All right.
Liberia cannot fight. We have Manuel President.
Thank you. What? You want to do a whole show? Good evening. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the show. Good evening.
Thank you so much. There's a Kwango coin for the party in the election bureau.
Okay.
Thank you to my spoon family. There are two issues. One go to the transport. Minister, we're begging, we're appealing to him that start for next month, please prepare paper. Just prepare the small paper and divide among the citizens. Let me ask Bako on your platform. Let me warm my paper. Let me see Cameroon will say 2 paper from USA to really.
Okay.
Don't produce the proper you. They will not the paper. Minister,
We'll photocopy your own say.
Yeah, just prepare the paper. They want to go.
All right.
There citizens be the police for them. There are too much. So they may want to get out with this one of them. Some of it won't be anyone can have a G. I can't go to them and not put it on me.
Okay.
No one can tell us. I will call any platform. You put it on me, put it arrest you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 077771075 05551011075. Good evening.
Hello, Lorena. George, I'm joining for the basis in Mozambique County, Jifikan community, Lorena. Thank you for your platform, and I just want to comment this full network for your hard working. Every day we listen to you. They told my mom today. I just want to appreciate the president for hard working, the work he do in the country here. But other people not looking at it. You know, we have people saying that Guinea and Liberia want big war, or Guinea want big war. You know, other people not know. We trying to tell the people there, Ghana people, they put not see war. We trying to tell that we want war in this country here. Because the president, the country, we want the country to be damaged. The thing we see during the war time, who get no reason to help us. Only God keeping us because during the war time, nothing what we saw it. But all people pass down the Republic of Ghana, welcome in this country, and the president want people in this country here. Please, if you let the country, you must set them by yourself.
Thank you, sir.
No more you got our children a better year. Gary in to say that different country.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, God, President, because you always settle that matter. So we should not take on anything to say war will come in this country. God forbid, we tell war.
Okay,
the oppositional people, they want to see the government down for their plan safe. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, Lorena. God will bless and God bless President Boga. Thank you so much.
Amen, amen, amen. 077771075, 05551101075. Let's take okay, we'll take you. Good evening.
Good evening. This is Princess calling from the United Party Intellectual Bureau to be considered District 15, Lukington. What on my mind is people who are sitting in other people's country, like Europe, Japan, America, talking say President Parker is weak. Let's bring the whole family down and go to the polar. Yes, let's bring the family down and go to the polar. If they think how you can handle things, when they put the poker with power and you say you go with power, if they think how people can handle things, then they come down with a whole generation. But President Parker will not stay in the AFL. Liberia is very big for Guinea. The reason why Liberia is big for Guinea, for typical example, like we get a whole army, the whole country army, like in the principal. But who we get like immigration. Only immigration, I don't think Liberia is not ready to fight. If we don't want to fight, and we will not fight, God will be our protector. We will not fight. Our people, our faithful pastors will continue to pray until God can touch their heart for them to leave our land. But we will not go to war with it. So I say thank you to President Parker and the entire leadership of this government. Thank you.
You're welcome. 077710750 Please share the show. If you are there, you are listening, you are watching, you are following, please share the show. 077771075 05551101075. Let's talk to you. Good evening. You're live on the show. What is your name? Your name. Wrong number. 077771075. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, sir. You're live. What is your name?
My name is Stephen Colley.
Stephen Colley.
Mambase.
Okay.
From Mambase, yeah.
Welcome to Spoon Talk.
Why my mind is the border there. I want to hear over. The way people telling Mr. Walker is still weak, not weakness. Then even all over we're not weak. But you see, you can't go offend somebody, then you go, you say you know to your horse, then you get the person to fight. So you get damage your horse. It takes time for you to face your horse. And now we experience war. We experience suffering. So we don't want to go back. We want to experience about what we're building our country. But most of the things that mean is that I get covered. The guy is permanently way to Ghana. As a representative, why you can't bring family here? They will all can go to the border there. They want for all those spoil, all of us spoil it. Where your family too can suffer, we too will suffer. Because you know, you don't want to child soldier. We're not prepared for fighting. All were child soldier before. But now we're changing our mind to rebuild our country.
Thank you.
So dialogue is better than fighting.
All right.
So tell you now, go bring family from Ghana. Thank you.
Okay. Also, that you handle it diplomatically. Yeah. No noise. Quietly. Engagements. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Please check your monitor, sir. Yeah. You live on the show?
Yeah. The issue is our structure. I just want to.
What is your name, sir? What is your name?
Johnson
Yeah, okay. The transportation
issue.
issue.
I just want to ask you, is this transport in the minister hand or is it in RTN?
The Minister of Transport?
The Minister of Transport, because we got information that the Minister of Transport is not functioning like before. So they have are they giving it to them or they stay in the police hand? That's what we want to know. Because if they in the police hand, then the police will be dealing with because of the election. But we're not seeing it in transport and you go to transport to your election, they go to the police.
To the police.
So whether they still have that right for them to bring transportation price down, that's what I want to know.
Thank you. 077771075 05551101075. Come and talk your own. You have the right to know. Ask all the questions you want to know. about your country. This is Liberia, and that is why we are open on the lines. This is Spoon Talk. If you are there, we are here. We're asking you to please share the show. If you are there, put your calls through Boaka Senator's tight-lipped on security talks amid growing fears of insecurity at Liberia Guinea border. And this is on the front page, Africa finding solutions behind closed doors. That's a question. Let's talk to you. Good evening.
Hello?
You're live on the show, yeah.
First, I'm going to say happy Eid Mubarak to we, the Muslims.
Happy Eid Mubarak.
That commemorate the end of the Ramadan today.
Okay. Congratulations.
We pray that the Almighty Allah accept our prayer.
Amina.
Yeah, for the recognition, I'm Fasu Command. I join your internationally listening to radio station on the ambience of the UP intellectual view. I think the issue of the saga there in Foya now that have been settled through the instrumentality of our president. I think it's a training issue. So as a person, who is a component of politics, I think I'm obliged to weigh in on it.
Sir, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Peaceful coexistence is something that some of us have long been wishing for. And we are long been advocating for in the South region. That we citizens are residing in overall countries, should have the space to coexist. And I think our president has led, is efficiently leading that effort. We listen to other people saying that, Liberia should show strength, carry barrage or troop there, to show strength. That is not the time to show strength. Firstly, your country, you don't have the military strength like Guinea. The military now is military now around the world. It fought with conflict around the world and it fought with technology. You don't have technology, and bulk of the money in your budget are not expended on your security. Bulk of the money ends up in the pocket of selected few elite. So when so I think for us, what we need to do, what we supposed to do, and what the president did by calling for dialogue. When you say we should say more call for confrontation, no, we are not prepared for that. So I let to give it out to the president, for amicably, using a leadership skill to amicably resolve the issue through dialogue. And I think the issue has been resolved through instrumentality. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right. Yesterday we talked to our correspondent, and he said Guinean soldiers are still in Solomba. But yeah, it's being handled, behind closed doors, as this story says. And we're going to bring you bits and pieces of headlines stories. President Joseph Boakai and members of the Liberian Senate are maintaining silence over the outcome of a crucial closed-door meeting held at the Capitol building in Monrovia, as unease continues to grow over mounting tensions along the border between Liberia and Guinea. The high-level meeting, which took place on Thursday, brought together the president and senators amid escalating concerns over reports that Guinean soldiers had crossed into Liberian territory in the Foya district. The development has sparked anxiety among residents and raised fresh questions about the security of the country's borders and the government's response to the situation. The tension stems from incidents reported in Solomba town, a border community located along the Makona River, which serves as a natural dividing line between the two neighboring countries. Right here in Mana River Union, we're talking about Liberia, Guinea, even Sierra Leone, on the Ivory Coast, haven't entered I shouldn't say confusion. Good evening. You're live on the show. Good evening.
Good evening, Lorena.
Yes. Welcome to Spoon Talk.
Yeah, I'm Kamal calling from district number 10.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, first of all, I want to say thanks to our Muslim brother for the ending of the holy month of Ramadan. And I want to be grateful to our citizenry, actually. Hello?
You are live, sir.
Yeah, you know, say, Lorena, when it comes to security, the immigration you see, so they are the border party over your hands. If you say that anyone in border can't say, wash your hand. If hello?
You are live.
Yeah, if you don't wash your hands and viral enter your mouth through your body, tell me what you will do. You know we are vulnerable. We sat down the Guinean king in our territory. Nothing we can do now, my sister. The Guinean are going by. A lot of people stubborn, you're not going by.
So the land for them now.
Yeah, so what we can do now, Benny did it. When we're going in Benny, the Benny president called a phone into Tinimu. The Nigerian went flush the men of the soldiers and defeated them.
So we should go.
That's what Nigeria go Ghana look our head.
Okay.
So
go back to ECOWAS. All right.
Yeah,
thank
Mama
you,
D is no ECOWAS can immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean special forces.
Thank you. Mega arms for Liberians got experience. You know, we just fought war. We're not looking forward to that. We're not looking towards that. But we pray for the best. 0777770 077771075 055101075. Call us and let's hear you. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the show, sir.
Well, I'm Mr. Eric D. I'm calling you from District 6 to be Freestyle Monserrado County here in the Aviation Liberia.
Go ahead.
Since Lorena, I won't get tired in this country. If there is a certain president, anything that happens under your regime, what is turn good, the glory will go to you. Equally so, when it turns bad, it will also fall on you. President Buka and his team, a cabinet, they are making complete mockery of Liberian people in this country. Now, you went for diplomatic hearing. You come back. The people are on our territory as we're speaking now. Then the lawmaker is telling us that they want to go there. Go there to go do what? The people are on the ground.
To negotiate.
On the ground, they fled all on the Liberian soil. They are first boundary land. Is anyone so? Where are the citizens of this country? They need to put their feet down, especially the sons and daughters of local countries. I'm speaking directly for those who are in government and making fat salary. Where are they? Where are they? And where are the joint security? I continue to ask the question.
Thank you.
It's particularly it is happening, for this nation.
Thank you.
Nobody talking about war business, but when it comes to serious issue, they must be, heard.
Thank you, sir. 077771075 05551101075. Let's hear you. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Sis Lorna.
You're live on the show, sir.
Okay.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. I think I just have small calling for on the Commandant Peace Lane, calling for 548.
Mr. Smo, welcome to Spoon Talk.
Am I clear?
Clear.
Hello?
You are very clear, sir.
All right, thank you. Let me say thanks to the president when he spoke to his people. The issue that has got to do with the local country situations. Our Lord have our government handle these issues. When you listen to Kasarakewa Gundu, when he spoke some historical facts about our relationship with Libya, how we have coexisted for numbers of years. And let me say thanks to our government for maturely handling the issues. Like they said, diplomacy is the way forward. We have coexisted for a very long time. Sometimes the way someone will come to you with issues, the way you respond to it
It will cool it down. And that's what the government did.
Thank you.
Nobody will push this government against the wall. The thing that things should be done. Not exactly so. The president does we are weak, but it's a sign of strength. The way we handle issues. Look at what we playing in Africa. For the League of Nations, the formation of the League of Nations in 1919 that transformed the United Nations in 1945. What we did in this region in Africa at large, we will continue with such an approach. We will not deviate from the path. So let me say about going for handling the issues that we know kinds how we solve and we'll continue on our path. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. He sounds like a politician from the University of Liberia. You know, you get on the university campus, you hear the supers speaking just like that. 077771075 055101075. Residents of Solomba are concerned because Guineans are still there. All right. And at the same time, I mean, it seems peaceful, but there are some displaced people right now because some residents at Solomba have already left the town. So they are displaced in Lofa. Good evening. You're live on the show.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, how you doing? My name is Ibrahim Dukle. I join you from Cloudton tonight. Thank you very much for that unique and civilized conversation. Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Thank you very much. You know, my issue has to do with the things that are happening in our country. You know, it's very disgusting for us as Liberians to see foreign military to enter in our soil. The reason pressurized government to make sure these people they not have to be in our soil. Because let me tell you, my sister, I will give you, if I'm going to have set on WhatsApp number, I'm going to send him video evidence. This military, this soldier guy from Guinea is very dangerous and terrible guy because since he took over in Guinea, even the national army, they made disarm all the national army. He formed his own rebels. This guy is terrible guy. So we ask the government of Liberia to make sure to pressurize the international community to be able to help us. If we don't have sufficient military here, we can ask our partners. They will help us. But these people, they must live in our soil. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I tell you, he said he's afraid of Dumoya. You know, this man is someone to be afraid of, so we must call for international help. Again, you know, Liberia being a peaceful nation, you know, during the elections, we went to some workshops and seminars with ECOWAS leaders, and they were saying it, that you people are very peaceful, you know, in this sub-region. So, yeah, he says that the international community should step in and have, you know, be a part of what is going on here. Talk to this man to leave the soil, Liberian soil, and that is Solomba. In fact, people are saying that even Zerikole is actually for Liberia, and Masanta, you know, all those places are for Liberia. So they can't give this Solomba land away again. Yeah, you talk to Liberians across town, and that's what they are saying. We can just keep giving and giving our land. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, you hear me?
Clearly. What is your name?
Yeah, still no time, Nando, na call from Farm for Congo.
All right, you're live on the show, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the show. You see, when you read the Bible where King Solomon settled mother between the two women, no woman went and ladder on a baby that when she claimed to friend baby that all the baby for Solomon you wisdom, you say, but then I want for all the so they can be divided into two. The real mother for that child said that no, that was still a child. So you see, those are the version that no Boga trying to use. Opposition say that Boga is weak. The one for Boga to deploy to that pull. So when the country will go down, they say, oh, the Boga regime that how the country went down. And Boga God is using that woman. God will help us. He will use a wisdom. God will help and that probably be solved that border there. So opposition, the more produce everything. You use a propaganda, any kind of way, but God will help us and that probably solve by the grace of God.
Thank you.
Thank you for the show tonight.
All right. 05551011075. That's the number that is on right now. Call us and let's hear what is on your mind you want to talk about quickly. You are welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lorena.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel Sano Jr. Twitter from Evan Japan Freeway. Yes, in the Lorena, I mean, say cool to the Guinea, I support the Guinea 100%. You go, wow, present to the power, the devil has in the power of the tongue. The present to God is not making new land, so God is not making new land. What the Guinea are taking from Guinea, all the things you want.
The issue on. Thank you.
I'm making new land. Yeah.
All right. It sounds like fun right now. See you. Good evening.
But I don't understand though. Before I say good evening to you, you say it sounded fun, but what did Papa say? God, I'm making new land though. Right?
No, the caller is the one that playing fun, you know.
No, I just want to understand on my own for the Liberian people. I'm not a guru. They can say that, he know his position. I know my position when I play number 9, I'm striker. Number 9 is striker, right? Or number 10? Who can score the goal? Who can run up and down? Number 9 or number 10? Lorena, who?
Number 9 the midfielder.
Oh, I'm a midfielder.
Number 9 at midfielder, Lorena. Damn, well, you 500. Number 9.
I need Lorena try, but me the man, yeah, asking Lorena who the woman. I mean, Lorena, you try, but who the midfielder? Number 10, right? Number 10, the midfielder.
No.
Number 10 should be striker.
No, number 10 is
number 10. That what?
Number 10. The midfield players are 6 and 8. The midfield players are 6 and 8. And number 9 is striker.
He go all around and play and score goals and things like that, right?
Number 9 is a point striker, the man who is expected to score many more goals than any other player on the field.
Okay, so that's why the number 9.
So the number 10 is the one that links the striker, links the midfield to the striker. So most time he picks the football and gives support.
Okay, so 10 and 11, what's the function?
No, 11 and 7, like for all who play the traditional game, 11 and 7 are the wingers. So they flip in.
11 kick with left and 7 kick with right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
But now they're swapping. But now there's a swap. There's a swap because the traditional football is like going on the start. So the left footer, they will put him number 7, right? And then the right footer they put him number 11, so they can come in and curve and score.
So man, I understand all that. Just help. We know about soccer, football. Just help me. When I used to play, right? I used to play football. I played Jade football, the football behind the house. But on a serious note, so you talk about number 9. Number 9 should score a goal. If you have a number 9 player that not scoring a goal, you will have to replace him, correct?
Of course. He's expected to be the point striker that meant to score goal.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I think I'm the number 9. I'm the number 9. Yeah, ball eater. I'm a ball eater.
Well, you know what I mean? I think for you, that number 9, for you, midfielder, you distributor. Because you can distribute to the opposition, you distribute to the ruling party, you just distributing. So
how you see me, right?
Yeah, and how you see me do Zangesa. How you see me, Zangesa.
So then I'm number 10 then.
Okay.
And at number 10, the distributor at number 10, right?
No, distributor at number 8. I think number 8, yeah, number 8 to be a distributor.
Amen. Don't waste my time. You can play soccer, you just watch again. Man. Right.
I play good football, man.
But happy ERD Day, how they call it, Abraham Day, ERD Day. What are we celebrating? What are the Muslim people celebrating today? Happy ERD, right?
It's Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak.
Okay, what does the E stand for? What does ERD stand for?
See, I'm sure they will drop it in the comments. The Muslims.
I see now. So Eid Mubarak Day. That's what we're talking about. Eid Mubarak Day.
And Ramadan.
Yeah, I think it's a prophet. It's a prophet called Eid Mubarak.
But it's Abraham Day, right? Abraham Day different?
No.
Abraham Day different.
I think Abraham Day is supposed to be in May or so. But not now.
Okay.
This I think is the Ramadan. There's the one that move with the moon.
So what they are celebrating now is the Eid Mubarak Day.
Yeah, what they normally call, I think, Ramadan. The Ramadan Day, yeah.
So who is Eid Mubarak?
As a Muslim people, I only know it'll be Ramadan.
No, that's what I'm asking. Who is Eid Mubarak? You know, we just gotta listen. I mean, I'm being serious. I really want to know Eid Mubarak, Abraham Day, Ramadan Day. But to all of our Muslim brothers, whatever day you are celebrating, enjoy it. And you know, may God bless you as you journey through the next day, right? Let me Google it. Maybe I will understand what Eid Mubarak stands for. Let me Google it. I mean, it's only fair to okay. Let me Google it. Eid Mubarak, right? But people are saying the different day Mubarak. Eid Mubarak is an Arabic phrase meaning blessed festival or blessed feast. Used by Muslims worldwide as a traditional greeting to wish someone a happy, joyous, and blessed celebration during the Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr. Okay, whatever it is, holiday. It signifies a time of happiness, gratitude, and community after a period of fasting or pilgrimage, often exchanged with hugs and in greetings card. Okay, so to say happy Eid al-Fitr Day is fine. Happy Eid Mubarak Day is fine. So it's just like, you know, they're breaking the fast and they're celebrating. So all those of you, the true people that went through the fast now, not the fake people then I call themselves Muslim around here. They didn't go through the fast, but they want to eat the cow meat. I want to say happy Eid Mubarak Day to you, or whatever day you're celebrating. We wish you guys well. And how long is the fast for? 1 month? They be fasting for 1 month, right?
Yes, they fasted for 1 month.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And they saw the moon. Yeah.
So you got to see the moon.
Yeah. And
so who got to see the moon?
The Muslims themselves. You know, when they see the moon, then the fast is declared.
Oh, okay. So if I see the moon, then I can break my fast?
No, that's when the fast starts, when they see the moon.
No, that when the fast ends. So they just ended the fasting. So it's not when it started.
It started when they saw the moon.
And it ended when the moon come back.
I just know it goes for
how many days? Because if you read it, if you read about the both Ramadan and Eid Mubarak, they say it's the same, but then the reading are getting here. It's like one should be lasting for like 1 to 4 days, and the other Ramadan lasts.
We're gonna have our Muslim brother and sister when they come on the show because this is
call Fadiga. Call Fadiga be and talk to tell us.
Fadiga is
in a session.
Huh?
Answer Dukle. He put it in the comment
but
section.
it's 10 days. I'm saying you see the moon or what? You got to see the moon, then you start fasting and you see the moon, then you end. So the other moon that was seeing, not a special moon, that special moon is supposed to see. Because I've been going outside seeing the moon. Kasologu. I've been seeing the moon. So that special moon I'm supposed to see.
The same moon is all. I see moon.
So why did they break the fast ever since?
Oh no. I said, my call for a friend Fadiga. Fadiga is
good. Maybe somebody want to help us. People call it. No, I gotta understand. Yeah, your name? Are you want to help us with the fasting?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you help us?
Santos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked about the moon, the Ramadan day.
Yes.
I want to explain to you.
Yes. Remember, turn your volume down on your radio or your television. Turn the volume down.
Okay, the Eid Mubarak.
Yeah.
Meaning the at the end of the Ramadan, we can fast for 29.
No, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Do you see moon? Do you see the moon from the beginning of the fast?
Okay, the Ramadan can start in the 9th month of the lunar Arabic calendar. The 9th month, we'll see the new crescent of the 9th month.
Okay, forget about that one. Talk to us that you're not talking of Muslim. I'm not Muslim. I don't know the Arabic Christian. I'm asking you a question, brother. You must see the moon to begin your fast, correct?
Now I want to explain to you. Give me a chance now.
Just say yes or no first, then we'll take the explanation.
Yes. But see the new crescent of the 9th month in the year, the Arabic lunar calendar, we get 12 months. The moon that can appear up, now going with the calendar. We are working, we are fasting by the appearance of the real moon that can appear on the sky. So we have 12 months. The 9th month in the Arabic lunar calendar, the first day will start the new crescent. The Ramadan start the next day. Then the Ramadan will end, or we'll see the 10th month. In the evening, they will break the fast the next day. That was today.
Okay, so can I ask you a question though?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you saw the moon today, right?
Yes, last night.
Okay, you saw the moon or somebody else saw the moon and told you to break your fast?
Okay. The moonlight depends on one person seeing. It can be depending on one person seeing. I can break my fast if Israel say they saw the moon. If Saudi Arabia say they saw the moon, because sometimes the moon may appear, you don't have the weather system or you don't have the camera to sight the moon. So any country that can declare Ramadan or any other individual can say, I saw the moon. So the whole Muslim world can break fast for that.
Okay, so we're waiting to see the moon. What if I see my moon 2 weeks before the breaking fast? Then should I break my fast?
It's impossible because the seeing of the moon depends on dates.
But the moon was up a few days ago. The moon was up. Is that special moon?
No, listen to me now, Santos. We fast for 29 or 30 days.
Okay, so you got to complete the 29 or 30 days.
Yes.
Then when you see the moon in the 29 or 30 days, then you break your fast.
Then you break your fast.
So when day 15, I see the moon, I'm not breaking my fast.
No, the moon can be up from the beginning, the first person. The moon will be growing.
You made me understand now. So I mean that I'm fasting for 29 or 30 days.
It does not mean when you see the moon, you break the fast.
Yeah, because I will see the moon day number 2 and I will go eat because it means I see the moon. Day number 3, I see the moon, I go eat because I see the moon. Yeah.
No. You know, every moon can appear on the first person. If you observe the moon on the sky, the first day of the moon, it can be small, just a thread.
So let me ask you, we got to do our show, but let me ask you another question now. So when you are fasting, what you're not supposed to do, you supposed to do man, woman business, right?
Okay. Let me explain to you now. When you are fasting in the day of Ramadan, you can't eat, you can't drink, you can't have sex with your wife, you can't backbite someone. All those things can violate the fast. Like backbiting, that can violate the fast. But the thing that can nullify your fast totally if you eat deliberately or you drink.
Okay, so if you eat, but you guys can eat in the morning now. You can eat at 5 o'clock, correct?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that is Islamic law. God said in the Holy Quran, you can eat in the pre-dawn time in the morning until you can see the differences that the day getting break and you stop eating.
Okay, so you will eat in the morning. So you will eat in the morning, then you will not eat again till time to break the fast.
You will not eat again until the sunset.
Okay. All right, but you can drink water, right?
When you fast, you can drink water.
But I can see some people can be eating ground peanuts.
No. Anybody eating ground pea fasting, you're not fasting.
Oh yeah.
At all.
I saw my came to me. He myself went to TGIF, and the man said you were fasting, but he ate the biscuit.
No, you were not fasting. That is fully said.
Oh yeah, it was around 1 o'clock. Yeah. Mama came to me. We ate biscuit.
but that one now we're not fasting.
Oh.
People might get a Muhammad name. That means we're not fasting.
So, but can you break the fast and come back again to repent and continue?
Why break the fast and come back and can repent? What you mean?
So we fasting. Day number 5, I made a mistake. I go eat, or I see something I get. I went behind her, or I go drink water.
No.
And then I will come back and continue.
When you fast in the Ramadan,
yeah,
deliberately you eat in the daytime. Now one day you will pay for 52 months consecutively.
What do you mean you will pay 52 months? What's that?
No, you will pay for 58 days.
What's that?
Meaning, when you break fast one day deliberately in the day of Ramadan, one day.
Yeah.
You eat, say because I'm hungry or I'm thirsty, go drink water.
Yeah.
You're never sick.
Yeah.
You're not traveling.
Deliberately.
None of those causes that will make you to break the fast. None of those causes be the cause. Deliberately, you break your fast in a day. The consequence for that one day is 58 or 60 days.
To do what now? 58, 60 days. What you do to me?
For that one day, to pay on behalf of that one day.
So it means I will fast for 60 days?
60 days consecutively.
I will fast.
God will forgive you. Yes.
Oh, okay. But I can eat and drink. I can eat and drink when I'm sick, right?
If you're sick, you're able to keep fast. Doctor say you can able to keep fast, and your health condition, you can break your fast until you get cured. You pay for the days. If it's an uncurable sickness that cannot be cured at all, you are Muslim, Ramadan rich. You get a ration you can pay on behalf of each day.
Remember,
you pay 3 cups salmon cup.
Salmon cup, what? Cup of rice?
You pay 3 cups of rice, Liberian rice, 3 cups of rice every day on behalf of each day.
That's what I do. You know, so it means I will pay for the rice. So 3 cups of rice, I will buy 2-3 bags.
But if you're healthy, you have no excuse.
Okay, but I mean, thank you for explaining. Thank you for explaining it to us, man. I understand now. I mean, I do. Thank you very much. Mama Sherry, thank you very much. Salam alaikum. Happy EID day. Enjoy. Okay. All right. I mean, this is unique. This is unique. Let me take this guy that called me. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where you joining us from?
Yes, Stanton, Frank Gibson.
Frank, are you a Muslim?
The brother is
Frank, are you a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Yeah,
the brother is quite right. The brother is quite right. But now, if somebody intentionally break fast, you break the fast, you're not sick, no health condition, you have to fast 50, 58 or 60 days. Or you feed 64 people. People who cannot survive at all, they're very difficult to get a meal. You feed 64 people, or you free one slave. But because now slavery is no longer in place, you go to the jailhouse, you free somebody who owe a debt, and the person is in jail to compensate that one day that you break intentionally.
So let's get it straight now. Let's get it straight. You are saying, if I break the fasting intentionally, then I will go feed 60 people. 60. I feed them.
Yeah, because you don't.
Then God will forgive me.
God will forgive you for that one day, but you have to continue the fast day.
Yeah.
You have to first continue the fast.
No, I understand. Let me understand this very well. So I look at myself. I'm hungry. I eat. I get 2 bags of rice. I will just get straight on Broad Street and feed 60 people. God forgive me. The next day again, I can break the the next day again, I can break the fast again and feed another 60 people, right?
No, but that's a challenge now.
You put it a challenge? You put it a challenge? I'll feed 60 people that the fast over, man. I'll feed 60 people that the fasting over. You said I challenge? Oh man, happy EID day for y'all, man. Y'all enjoy it. Thank you for calling.
This guy is thirsty.
Yeah, thank you, man. Oh man, yeah, Richardson. Hey, Rob, I gotta go eat. They say I'm a free 60 people. I'm a free pay one person that owe $100. They put it in jail. I will pay that one person and eat. Every day I will eat because I know that I about to go feed 60 people.
You know what you're talking about because you afford it, that's why.
No, but then the law of the fasting is not for the poor man, it's for the rich man.
Yeah.
But that's what makes this thing wrong. The law of the fasting is not for the poor man, it's for the rich man. Because the rich man going to eat deliberately, knowing that he can go down, Clarita, and feed 60 people. He's going to eat deliberately, knowing that he can go to South Beach and tell somebody, how much do you owe? Why you here? The person says, oh, $100. Okay, let's go to the court. I will pay the $100. Then I will set you free. Then the next day again, I go and eat because I know I'm going to go back to South Beach again. And I will, listen, 30 days, I will free 30 people from jail.
How many people you know who seeking salvation that are rich?
Huh?
How many people do you know who's seeking salvation that are rich?
Yeah, the Bible says it will be hard for the camel to go through the eyes of the needle than for the rich to go to heaven. So you're right. But I'm saying, look, this is very, very interesting. I will forever feed 60 people. They fasting thing hard. But I like the Muslim fasting too, Councilor Gu. They can eat in the morning. They can eat in the morning. The Christian fasting starts from 12 a.m. Sometimes to 12 to 6 p.m. That one is hard. You gotta be under the spirit to do that. But the Muslim people go and eat in the morning. They eat heavy in the morning. They eat 6 o'clock.
That's what he said. They eat before sunrise.
Okay. And then they eat at 6 because I know they break their fast.
They eat after sunset.
Musa Belete eat heavy in the morning. Then you go to the fasting. He's not fasting. He eating heavy in the morning.
Musa Belete is here to do.
That Crispon, he doesn't fast. Musa Belete eat heavy in the morning.
No. Grumpy in the morning.
We eat around 4 a.m. before the sunrise, and that's what we do.
Let's say 5. You got to eat before the sunrise, so not 4 a.m. Don't change
it. But I'm telling you, that's what we eat because that's what I did between 4 and 5.
I mean, don't do the thing on the show. You never fasted. I beg you, don't do that. Don't do that.
So do not disrespect. Don't disrespect my religion.
Don't do that. You must no Cap. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But,
I beg you. You know what I say, you on camera in the Wawa buying juice and you say you fast like Cap? Don't do that. You are one of them.
But don't take last year's video and say I Wawa.
Last year's video?
Yeah, don't do that, my man. Yeah, don't take my last year's video.
But Councilor Gu, the Muslim fasting, like Musa Belete, they eat in the morning. American, they eat heavy in the morning. All that thing you see them doing, they're not hungry. I mean, to tell you the truth, if I eat in the morning, I'm not going to be hungry for the rest of the day.
Big you, man. Big you about 12, you be hungry about what?
Yeah, that's good. Listen. I go to the Wawa in the morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I eat a piece of bagel and I drink a coffee. I don't eat again till after the show. I don't eat again till after the show. And after the show, you talk about 8 p.m. To tell you the truth.
And so when do you eat that? When do you eat that biscuit? What time?
What you say, the biscuit? I said when I get up 9 o'clock or so.
So almost midday eating.
But that's what I'm telling you. These guys don't break their fast. When you break your fast, Kev? When? Without hearing you, Kev, a fake Muslim. When you break your fast? You guys are fake Muslim.
When the sunset, when it plays dark. Yes.
Well,
so long there's a sun, so long there's a light. No, we don't. When the sunset.
When the sunset and they play dark, then they break your fast.
Yes. So it's not about time.
They make it fast. You can laugh. Let me tell you something. I can do the Muslim fast, but thank God I'm Christian. The Christian fast is a very difficult one. That Richard said 12 a.m. You know, eating, no drinking. to 6 p.m.
For the Christian fast, you can take it 2 ways. You can take it 2 ways from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Is it mandatory and isn't there variation? Because I heard about the Daniel fast. Some church follow the Daniel fast.
All depends what the Lord lay on the pastor heart. Okay, that happen. You're right. So the Daniel fast is different. Some people can go 3 days. And when I was growing up in the Christian church, upper room around here, to tell you the truth, God know me. Time for fasting that Richardson after school, I can go eat a car and start singing. Are you singing? No, I know why Pastor. You know, you gotta go break the fast in the church, right? That Richardson. We walking from Nukuta up around here. Then I will go fast. I will eat good. Then I go and say, hallelujah. Then after that, everybody look at each other. But my God, for that when you singing, oh yeah, that
Thank God.
Yeah, I know that the whole thing. God forgive us. But fasting is not fun. It's not fun.
It's not.
It's not fun. People go hungry. But most people doing it now. What I think though, they are doing it to lose weight. You know, what I think they are doing it to lose weight. It can help you lose weight. Fasting. You know, let
me say this thing to you. You say Muslim, right? Let's say if you have a blood sugar problem, you have medical problem, somebody can fast for you.
Thank God. You my man.
Somebody can fast for you. Yes. Somebody can intercede for you. Yes. In the Muslim religion.
Okay,
somebody can fast for you.
Muslim, man. Your name and where you joining us from? Yes, sir. Can somebody fast for me if I get medical problem?
What I do go to my knowledge is that if you have a medical problem, you can feed people who fasting.
Okay. And then they can fast for me.
You're feeling them, so they fasting, and then you get benefit of the fast.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. My man, don't say no more. Don't say no more. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you see, this is what we call a wonderful day, and this is a good thing, Dr. George. Somebody will fast for me every day. I will feed them. I'm going to go to the doctor and get my medical diagnosis.
What? Look, you know, Dr. George and I have Islamic background. So we know about fasting.
Somebody will fast for me.
I can fast for you. So long.
The other Islamic lawyer talking about we know you. I swear, I know.
Since Rock of Ages, somebody can fast for you.
The prophet Kev, I believe you're a real Muslim. I made a mistake and say you're fake. Kev, the one that you say I agree. Somebody fast for me, I will take that one. I see what Kev say he fasting.
So Kev, someone fasted for you during Ramadan?
Of course.
Someone fasted for you?
I get equal blessing. Of course, I can claim it. Yes.
They got some criminal. They got scared in the people religion. Somebody fasting for you.
So let's say if you fast now, if you fasting, I get my medical thing. You know, so long you there, I can give you your fasting. You know, give you some other like food and other things.
Good. So you see,
that's not what it's about. How about the prayers? They have prayers. I know.
They will pray for you. Don't worry about it.
The whole 9 is for you.
Larina, you're looking beautiful today. I like your hair.
So guys, listen, let's leave the fasting thing alone. We want to say thanks to all of you for getting our conversation. But it's good to know about it.
Let me say something. This is becoming ridiculous. When you say the truth, you get Unity Party people will just say you lie. Go and check it for yourself.
You can say the same to the people. You say the people lie, so they say you lie like equal share.
No, that Unity Party people.
The thing I want to say to all of you, listen. God knows you. God ready. He created you in his own image. He knows who you are. Okay? What I believe, talk to God. Have a direct line
Is it no God for yourself? Huh?
True.
No God for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're atheist, whatever religion you find yourself, know the God for yourself.
Nobody can pray for you.
Talk to him directly. People shouldn't make law that suit them. Seriously. I know God for myself. I don't call the pastor to say, Pastor, talk to God for me. I stay right here on this desk and talk to God, and God answer me. The best thing you can do as a human being, talk to your God by yourself, for yourself, and make it known to everyone that your God is powerful than any religion. Whether you fast one day, whether somebody pray for you, whether somebody eat a food for you, whatever the situation may be, know God for yourself. That's the message. That's it. Your mind cannot know God for you. The Pope cannot know God for you. You got to know God for yourself. Your father will not know God for you. You got to talk to God for yourself. You got to intercede. Tell him your problem. Tell him, listen, I tell God, God, should I fast today? God said fast 1 hour. I take it. I tell God, can I fast 3 hours? God said fast 3 hours. There's a reason you know God. God will still answer you. So people want to play the role as a prophet, Elijah. No, Elijah was different from Elisha. Everybody came on a different disposition. They all play the part they left. Let your part be your part. God don't have no two people at the same time operating on the same thing. Know your God for yourself. God will bless you for yourself. God gave you your own special grace. There is no DNA in grace. Your grace are your grace. And you got to know that. May God bless you. May God keep you. We move on. It's good to see you, Dr. Richardson, Dr. George, Kefiko. Lafia, be good. It's good to see you. We lay back today. A lot of stuff is happening in the country. A quiet day. Happy EID day to all our friends out there that's celebrating. Yeke will be coming on. We got a lot of news coming up. But quickly, I'd like to say to you, let me bring you up to speed. I like the way we started yesterday, Councilor Gu. We said the last time that, come on, in the 712 case, we're asking for, separate trial, 7 trial, whatever way your terminology put it. But he was denied today. The court said, no, we cannot grant you your request. He prayed upon the court and the court denied him. I put it in the chat room, but let me put it up quickly. Let's see.
I like to see it. I know it's in the chat room, but let's inform the Liberian people.
Yeah, let me pull it up. That's why I bring in Emmanuel first, because we discussed it yesterday, and I want to upload it. His picture, everything. Emmanuel, the court said no. Not Emmanuel, sorry, Councilor Gu. Talk to us now. You think the decision of the court, but was that what you were expecting, that Councilor?
So let me say good evening to all. Like I said last night, there are grounds on which you can request severance trial. And so if the court is satisfied with those grounds, the court will grant you severance trial. But in this case, I think the judge was not satisfied, and again, the judge spoke about the procedure. Because the judge says that he did not pray for severance trial during the pre-trial, formalities. So you allow the formalities to end as provided for in 16.10, and then he asked for severance trial. So he dismissed it. So I've not seen the other portion of the ruling in terms of, because you're here, I told you last night that they said theft of property. Where are the crimes here? Let's go back.
Facilitation.
Indicted for the crimes of economic sabotage, theft of property, money laundering, criminal facilitation, and criminal conspiracy. And that his defense is distinct and different from the other defendants. So once they hold you for conspiracy, that's what I said. Once you are charged for conspiracy, there's no way you can ask for severance trial and the court will grant it, except where, and even in instances where one person is away, maybe there are two persons, and one is not in the bidding way of the court. It's difficult for the trial to even proceed, because when the basis of that offense was on conspiracy, that means they conspired. That was the base. They met, they conspired. I mean, they planned, they connived, they colluded to commit the higher crime. If one person is not present, it's almost difficult for you to even go on with the trial. So when you are here for conspiracy or group of persons committing crime, planning to, conniving to, colluding to commit crime, it's difficult for you to say that your defense is different. I mean, it's different. So I was saying last night, because I didn't have the indictment and I didn't see the motion that was filed, and that's why I was just strictly on what the procedures are. But yes, the judge believed that the man is here for criminal conspiracy along with the other people. You cannot have different defense because of conspiracy. So let's see how far it goes. He has remedy. He could take the judge on certiorari for the Justice Inchima to look into it. If the Justice Inchima feels that he raised anything germane, he could issue the writ, the writ, or he could decline to issue the writ. So let's see how far it goes.
So, Stan, can I ask Councilor Good a question? I had an opportunity to listen to you yesterday partially, and you were saying that the government has to prove that Mr. Camus and Samuel Tue, I don't know, first or second Samuel or whatever, they conspire or they were able to use money inappropriately, like bill house, bar cards, and stuff like that. The government has to prove that. Do you think that, given how it's difficult to follow paper trail in the country, that they can do that? The government has to prove that? The government can prove that?
Well, we've had so many cases that we've indicted people and prosecuted and won, and people based on paper trail. Yes, you can follow, but that's the reason why you go get an indictment. You don't get an indictment for those kind of cases when you don't have, the prima facie evidence. Sometimes you can convince the juror, right, to come up with an indictment, and you still don't have the evidence strong enough. Maybe there will still be doubt. So we cannot doubt whether the government, has paper trail or not, but the government says, the government is definitive with the statement that these people use the money for purposes other than national security. So the government will prove it. The burden is on the state to prove that case. So Mr. Tue and others say we use the money for national security purpose.
Yes.
The government was now saying, no, you did not use the money for national security purpose. You use the money for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons which are not national security related. And that is the core issue here. So yes, the burden is on the state at all times. The burden to prove guilt, to prove the guilt of the accused, is on the state. Even in the case of Alibi, where the defendant will say, because they say where the negative environment lies in the certain knowledge of the adverse party, they will have to prove. But then that burden will shift back to the state. So in the case of Alibi is where the defendant will say, I was not present when the crime was committed. Okay, where were you? I was in Lofa, I was in this, I was this place. Fine. The government said no. Okay, we agree you were in Lofa. But the time that you were in Lofa and the time that the crime was committed, you were in Morovia, you were on the crime scene at that time. So the burden will shift back to the government for the government to prove that even though this person was in Lofa, right, at the time, maybe on the day, but the time that the crime was committed, that's why the law says when you indict somebody, you must say the date and the time and the place where the crime is committed. If you don't state the date and the time and place, you will not. So even in Alibi, the burden still shifts back to the government to prove guilt. So it's always on the same.
I hear you. Exactly what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. It's just that sometimes, and I heard a government lawyer say that there was a procedure that they had to follow in order to state that I used the money for security purposes. And that's what they were looking at. Did they follow the right procedure? You know, did they have the documentations? But in our country, you can pay a house, you can, you know, buy cars, you can use other people's names, as we are seeing on the show that other people's names were used to purchase cars. And you know, it's hard to follow. So I don't know. I mean, the things you talk about, time and place, those are easy things to me. I think you can figure that out. I can figure that out easy, and you're a lawyer, you can figure that out. But we're talking about following these things where people can go yama way, and I'm just talking, they can do all kind of different things.
So the reason why I brought the issue of time and place in, I want to make it very simple to the point that
no, I understand.
Yeah, where the government will continue to bear the burden of proof. The person who alleges must prove. So you, Tato Richardson, were given $1,000 to keep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you spend that $1,000, we come and ask you, you say, oh, I spent $1,000 to buy maybe light bulb for a spoon.
But Samuel Tua is saying that he does not have to explain that because of security reasons.
I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you now, right?
Yeah.
So if light bulb, if I mean, I just saying something, right?
Yeah.
You say you bought it, you use the money for, I want to take it for another security point. I want to take it generally. You say you use the money to buy light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
We, the prosecutor, said, no, you did not use the money to buy light bulb, use the money for something else. Because this light bulb that is up here was a light bulb that we purchased 2 weeks ago. So that's how we prove. That's how we prove that you did not use it to buy a light bulb, because you said I used it to buy a light bulb for the office. And we're saying, no, the light bulb that in the office was purchased. This is the purchase order. This is the spec of the light bulb, and compared to this. So you did not. Now you cannot prove how you use the money. We would then conclude that you invested the money. I mean, you stole it. You misapply it. So those are all the other pieces of evidence that the state will have. But the defense have their own defense as well. So that's why I said.
So let move because I think we passed that now. And to bring the other guys in Dr. Richardson, they are not talking about whether they are covered under the national security, right? No, they move. The Supreme Court said, 12, your argument that you were instructed and you covered by national security will move. They sent it back downstairs. The government position now, the government said they got sufficient evidence to prove that Samuel Tua, Stanley Ford, Carl Camo, and the rest of them, they ate the money. They didn't use the money for its intended purpose. So that Richardson, you understand how things change here. So if people are having to argue now is that, listen, you took the money, you say you send the money to FIA, but the government position, we get enough evidence and we got witnesses to say the money that you took and you say you wanted to use for election, you didn't use for election, you ate it. So the government position here, and everybody should hear this, that Samuel Tua is a conspiracy that they ate the money. So the government have to prove now, how did they eat the money? Where are the smoking gun to prove that they ate the money? Emmanuel, let's come to you on this one. And that's what makes this thing sticky. The government are going to argue with Samuel Tua whether you're called on the National Security Act. No, they are. The government are going to argue with Samuel Tua whether Joe Ware gave you instruction. No. The government position, and this is the government argument going to court, that you took the money, whether you took it under national security, whether you were given the instruction when you took it, but you, Samuel Tua, you Stanley Ford, you Camo, and the rest of them listed, you ate the money, and we can prove it. Emmanuel Jones.
Yes, Stanton, and that's the reason why we have been saying since the conversation started. In fact, let me start by greeting you all. Good evening, Stanton. Good evening, Dr. Richardson. Good evening, Lorena. Good to see you on the show again. Good evening, Councilor Gu, Kev, and the Honorable Yaka Koloba. And Liberians who are listening to us at home or on your, well, it's Facebook, YouTube, on television, or on the Viva radio stations that you tune into this evening. Good evening. So stand up. We have had a conversation around this case for a while now, and my position continues to be the same position. It's an interesting case. The evidence that we got from the LACC clearly shows that the monies was transferred from the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning into the bank account of the national into the national bank, and that the monies were cashed out to the Financial Intelligence Unit. There is a clear that's the evidence we have seen so far in the documents from the LACC. So what the government will have to prove is that when that money was taken from the bank by the FIU, that the members of the FIU went back to Samuel Tuah either by day or by night and gave the money back to him. So that's what I think the government is going to argue, and that's what we say is going to be an exciting case. But as far as the evidence we have so far, that the monies were transferred to the financial intelligence, to the intelligence unit, to carry out the exercise they had to carry out, and they took the money from the bank account. So perhaps those gentlemen now will share with us, when they took the money from the bank account, what did they do with it? And as Councillor Gould says, it's going to be challenging, because if they start to say that the money was used for a national security issue, the court may have to go into a closed section. The judge will have to be certified, will be security clear, will have to be security clear by the various security apparatus that he can listen to information.
Listen. Yeah, I agree with all of that, Emmanuel George. But here's the thing: the government has shifted her position to, I think, the most strongest position here. The government say they ate the money. Do we need security clearance to prove that they ate the money?
No, you don't need security clearance to prove you ate the money, but the defense is going to argue that we didn't eat the money. This is why we used the money. And in order for them to have that conversation in a court, and Councillor Gould can correct me because he's been at that level, to have that conversation in the court, the judge have to be given a security clearance to listen to the security conversation, and the court will have to go into closed section. Because again, the Samuel Tuah and the other defendant are arguing that the money was used for security purpose. We don't know the security purpose. The government will have to prove, because as I said initially, we have evidence of the monies leaving the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning into the account of the intelligence unit. Where we don't have evidence is how did it disperse that money. So perhaps that's why they got the evidence the government had, that they took the money from the national bank and it went to Samuel Tuah house, or they met somewhere and they distributed the money.
I think it's a fair point. You are looking at how they can prove that the money left FIA account and went into individual pocket, or the money was missed.
That's why the government have to prove, because we have all the evidence of those the money going into the FIA account. We have the evidence.
I was so sad. Yes, my out of fear, and I'm going to come to Councillor with this one. Councillor, I'm afraid. If you can, because I know you still work as a lawyer in Liberia, I don't want to entangle you. What I'm hearing also, people are beginning to talk. People are beginning to be, government witnesses. Those that were some of the folks that were part of this transaction, right? Because the government is very, very sure. My conversation with some of the sources in the government, they are saying they are 100% sure the money, number one, they say it was you and Dr. Richardson raised this on the show for election purposes, right? They said, no, we have allocated funds for election. And you cannot direct us anywhere to show that you use this money for election purposes in the country during the 2023 election. But then how can you tie Samuel Tuah to this? How can you tie Kamo? How can you tie the executive mansion? Even President Weah, the former president, how can you tie all of them? Do you think it will be a hard thing for this government to prove, Councillor Gould?
So first thing, President Weah is immune. So there's no time. What are you found out that you can't
immune? But we understand he's immune. That guy they're going to go after him, but his name will be mentioned. Like Samuel Tuah said.
But stand up, let me tell you something. I know I listened to that, Judge, and I'm going to the merits. But yeah, how conspiracy can be proven, I mean, generally. So, according to what we've all been hearing, I mean, the government have been talking, the Solicitor General have been speaking, that the procedure was wrong. So, if the minister should have passed through certain budgetary processes to ensure the money was disbursed, and the minister did not pass through those processes, he shortcut it, and the money was disbursed and mismanaged. It is the theory, it will be the theory of a prosecution team that the conspiracy started from that point. That because of that action that you took, that what led to the money.
Let me be clear now. You're talking about the conspiracy started from the finance ministry or the executive mansion? Take us to what you're talking about, please.
For now, we don't have anything about executive mansion. I just say generally how you look at conspiracy, right? So Stanton Witherspoon is supposed to write a check to Kev Hassan, and Dr. Richardson and Lorraine should be the signatories to, along with Stanton. Stanton on his own passed over those two signatories and of course the money to go to Kev Hassan. Kev Hassan is supposed to use the money for for George. But evidence showed that Kev Hassan did not use the money for George. Kev Hassan gave the money to me. And he gave Yaga Golbason. Right? So George is the one that we're supposed to use the money on. But we did not use the money on George, we used the money on Yaga Kolba and Lafayette. So because Stanton passed over these two signatories, it is now going to be a theory that there was a conspiracy between Stanton and Kev Hassan, right? For Stanton, Kev Hassan, and Yaga Kolba to benefit from this particular money that's supposed to be going to George. That is the theory. Simple. So the state will prove, right? The prosecutor will now prove that Stanton bypassed. But if Stanton has a defense to say, hey, no, in this situation, I don't need the signatures of and Lorraine and Dr. Richardson. I have the authority under this provision to send the money directly to Kev Hassan. And I did send it to Kev Hassan. Yeah. Then you will now find where Stanton benefited from the expenditure of that money.
Okay, thank you. Let me bring you, Yaga. Yaga, welcome to the show before I bring you in. Kev, you want to say something quickly before we bring the representative? Okay, Yaga, let's come to you. Let's hear you, Yaga. Welcome to the show, Yaga.
So thank you, Stanton. It's a pleasure being on your show again tonight. Let me say good evening to all your colleagues on the show. Stanton, we're talking about diversion here. The government is saying the money was diverted to be used for not the intended purpose. But Stanton, let me come from another side. I think what people are doing now, what they're pressing on this Samuel case. People want to go to rule and free Samuel so the case can be a precedent case. So tomorrow, when they finish doing all the stealing, they say we're making reference to the case that was brought here when they brought Yeke for taking the Lebronpo money, and you use that case to free Yeke. This is the same situation. So we're making reference to the case because all ruling from the Supreme Court become a precedent case. All ruling from the Supreme Court becomes a precedent case. Stanton, the people only press on the case to free Samuel Tuwe and free all the people so they can have the grant like they are doing right now to steal more than ever before. That where I come from.
I think that, so seriously speaking, you think Samuel Tuwe are going to walk?
They will free him because they want to use the case to be exonerated during that time. when they are being prosecuted by us. That's the fallback. They will make reference to the case because, Stanton, let me tell you something. The counselor is here. When the counselor is talking, they will always look for someone a case that they draws 2022 that is similar to a case. Then they refer you to say we are making reference to the time we brought Stanton here in the year 2022 on the same issue, on the same matter, and you rule this way. So we expect you to rule this way and let our client go free. That's
So,
what I want to.
Yeah, okay, let's try to wrap this up. Dr. Richardson, you call for the Camo, his rejection today. And like I said, the coach said, no, my man, we ain't even see you said. Let's put it up. This is Camo. As you can see, I like to read the last sentence. All the other stuff then, they're saying that the next thing, former President George Manning, we have former National Security Advisor filed this motion for separate or severance trial, praying this court to order a separate trial for him. This is good. That's why he went to the court for. Very clear. But this is what he is saying. His defense is distinct and different from the other defendants, and that trying him along with the other defendant will not give him a fair trial as same who prejudiced his defense. So don't try me with them. It will not give him a fair trial. That was his argument here. All right. It was signed by George Usman Fiaka, and this is the line. Let's read this. In addition to the above, this is when they deny him after he said, listen, give me this. In addition to the above, this court says that the act of the movement to file this motion after pre-trial formalities have been fully exhausted without showing any clear-cut specific reason why he is entitled to a separate trial. This is big. Where is the counselor left? The very purpose of section 16.10 of the criminal procedure law, hence the motion is denied. So they deny his motion, like the counselor said he will go upstairs to the Supreme Court, but this is the first strike, and I think the Supreme Court will also agree with the lower court that, my man, we started this process, you didn't ask for separate trial, now you cannot have a separate trial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost procedure matter.
So again, Councilor Gu would kind of say, there you have it, Dr. Richardson. They deny him, but I'm concerned because when we speak to our sources out there, they tell us, listen, the government have overwhelming, sufficient evidence to prove that the money that was reported, $6.something million, that money actually wasn't, reported or they used the money otherwise. These are the big allegations that the government said they are willing to prove. But I think also Simon Tuadem will love such an argument. And then what Emmanuel George said, Simon Tuadem said, I send the money. Let's take them individually. And Dr. George was smart to catch that. Simon Tuadem said, the government, the president asked me to send the money, I send the money. Please tell me to this thing. How did I go back to eat the money? Dr. George, your point was actually correct.
You said not.
Go ahead, Dr. Richardson.
I heard. Okay, go ahead, Dr. George. Dr. George explained quickly that made my mind go other places when you were talking about it. Who know how the money?
So that's the point. Samuel 12 can prove that he disbursed the money, and then the question that the prosecution will have to answer, or the defense maybe put on the table, is that how that money was dispersed for security purpose, and that way it will become a bit challenging, because once they start to go into the nitty-gritty of the security purpose, the judge have to be clear. Is the government of Liberia waiting to give the judge that level of security clearance to listen to what they will have to say? I mean, Councilor Gu has worked in this area, so he will understand it. But I'm looking at other cases around the world that come around where it come like the Donald Trump, the case against Donald Trump and the classified information, the judge had to get a serious security clearance, and the court had to go into closed section because they were dealing with serious security matters at that point in time. So if Samuel Chua is standing on that ground, the government is willing, then I mean the judge will have to have a security clearance to listen to security matters. Is the government willing to go into that muddy water? But again, as I said, what I'm looking forward to right now is the government evidence to show, and Councilor Gu spoke towards that, the evidence to show that yes, you distributed this money into the FIA, they received the money, but you guys went to somewhere, either your house or the nightclub or your office, and you were able to share this money. And I think that's where the inside witness will come from there. If people start breaking away from the case to say, oh, we actually share the money, but I'm asking for clemency, that will make the government case strong. But as of right now, from the LACC report, every one of us can see the money being moved from the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning into the bank, the national bank account of the intelligence unit. We all see who went to the bank to collect the money. We have the conversation of what happened when they collected the money.
Well, again, you are hitting on that, and I'm on the phone right now. Folks are texting me. They say, "Leader one, that what you see, but what they have is different." So that what was shown to us, right? You are quite correct. But what our eyeball can see, but internally what they are seeing is quite different, and they are listening to us though, seriously. But let's wrap this up. Dr. Richardson.
Yeah, but what we can see is their report. So if they have problem, they will report the rest. If they have others, that's great. But we can only speak to what we can see, and they're right. We can only speak to what they have given us from the LACC.
See, so one thing I took away from what Councilor Good explained is the idea of conspiracy. And you're alluding to that a little bit, Dr. George, that these people were involved. They had conversations. They was conspired that this money, even though it said it went to national security, what was going on that was so pressing as a national security during that time? That's what they would have to explain to us. They said elections was going on. Some people want to say, oh, because President Parker said that the Liberia will end if he doesn't get elected, blah, blah, blah. They were using that excuse. Did that rise to the level of using the kind of money that they use for security purpose? So that's what I think they will have to explain to us. And somebody will come and say, oh, no, that ain't happening that way. We didn't get the money, and the money went this way and that way. So that's what I took away. The idea of the conspiracy is an interesting and big charge.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We want to say welcome again to Spoon Talk. Let's make progress. A beautiful Friday from our end. Happy Eid Day to all of our Muslims, brothers and sisters. And I would say to you, this will be a very interesting case. Samuel Chua said he can't wait to prove his innocent. And it's just one of those things. Let me quickly announce, like we announced before, the passing of our friends and brother Fadiga, the both Fadiga. They lost their mother in loving memory of Christiana Sarah Masher. She passed away January March 15, 2026. She was born January 8, 1947, and she passed away March 15, 2026. May her soul rest in peace. This is from her children, especially her two boys, Hussein and Hassan Fadiga. It will be on the Spoon page. For more information, please, again, you can reach out to them. A beautiful soul, and may God receive that soul. We stand with them. And I also like to say to all of you, we posted a picture yesterday concerning the accident that took place in Nima County. The Vice President Jeremiah Kwankum, a vehicle in his convoy, we engaged in an accident. 2 people died. And today, the EPS Director Sam Gay saying that this open an investigation, as you can see, and in that investigation, they believe that the driver was speeding unnecessarily. But again, Agent Chia has been suspended indefinitely pending the outcome of the police investigation. They have made some suspension, yes, indeed. And I think the way forward is that Agent Agrippa Chia was driving the vehicle for the Vice President, and part of his duty has been turned over to the Liberia National Police for investigation. The government is taking full responsibility of this accident, and the government saying they are being very, very professional and mature. The driver was moving recklessly. So the EPX extend its deepest condolences to the family of the deceased and express heartfelt sympathy to those injured. The service reaffirmed its commitment to accountability, discipline, and the highest standard of professional conduct. This one was good. It's very, very important that the government have taken full responsibility. Anybody want to add something?
Yeah, the family should take the government to court.
You know, something like that. Let me say though, you're right, because people don't practice those things in the country. I think we should be able to sue our government.
They should, yeah, the family should get compensation for it. You know, there was a long time I thought that the police car them running crazy, they hitting people, nothing can counter it. But since I came in this country, I see cities and local government pay a lot of money for those damages because people take them to court and sue them.
Yeah.
And that's why now you see the ambulance, the fire truck, when they get to an intersection, they stop for a few seconds. They don't just fly through intersection. They stop for a few seconds before they continue. So all these aggressive driving our officials can be doing. When you hit somebody, now they have given this letter, I will encourage the family to go to court and sue the government. Now our own money will be given to you, but it will be a deterrence in the future from other people who wanting to drive recklessly when they are in a presidential convoy or whatsoever convoy they find themselves in.
Yeke, you want to add something quickly? Well, we make progress.
No, I think taking the government to court will be a waste of time, because all cases will have to derive from the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice have to qualify your case before you go through. So when the county attorney say, "Bossman, do your case here, we can't go through it," what you do? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. You know, the laws of this country is being disrespected by us government officials. We abuse the law. We abuse the citizen. We do a lot of things to just to get that power for us to use it for ourselves, to please ourselves. It's not for the citizen. Because, let's take for example, local go run the case will have to start from the ministerial court. When you go there, they'll have to send you to the county attorney's office, the city's office. You go there, they say, "Mama, we'll not see marrying your case."
I think the father
you can take the case for you. What you?
But this is not a criminal case, Honorable. It's a civil case now. So I think the process, the lawyer is here anyway. The process you're talking about, I think that's a criminal case.
Right?
Yeah, but it's a civil case. You're suing for.
No, it's different. If it is a civil case, you go to the civil law court. But where you will go? Where can you go? More say people sitting to the court and the judge giving people fake deed. And the chief justice agree. One more said. You think no one can get justice? Those are some of the things you're talking about. More said the court corrupt. The justice system corrupt. Have they iced him in any way? So that is the thing I was saying. Until presidents can be arrested and prosecuted for disrespecting the same law that protect them, that will be all right.
So that I just want to say I think I differ with the fact that what Yeke is saying, the law will always be the law. And I think what Emmanuel is saying, go and test the law, test the system, sue the court, and we'll see what happened. We got a lawyer here. But the government was being so responsible. And I know people get angry with me. That same guy, I can beat on him every day. But he's been so professional in this aspect to say, you know what? We owe it to the Liberian people. We will suspend this guy. He was reckless. And I think it's only fair to say that, yes, he took a position that he should have taken, and he did. And I think it's the right way to go. The government, they take responsibility of this accident. That's what Richardson.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Dr. George in terms of going to a civil court, because you have documentation already from Sangye that said that, you know, the driver was reckless, they were drunk. What other documentation or proof do you need, you know, to advance your case? So I want, and I think maybe we'll have to take the government to court for on several occasions all the time. Don't relent, and maybe things will change. That's my thought about that. Can't hear you.
The police now, and they know that the driver was driving recklessly, or that just same guy have done his own police investigation. Because you need to go to the traffic investigation, the traffic division. The traffic division. I'm not hearing you, Dr. Richardson.
I said your guys on there, the traffic division now.
Oh yeah, there should be a traffic division here, where you go and be investigated and charged with reckless driving. Have the police done the investigation? Is the police finding now that if they were driving recklessly, or they just saying gave on the investigation? He's not a police officer.
But
He's not a
regardless,
traffic investigator.
yeah, but regardless, yeah, because Senge is the boss. Senge suspended a man because he had gathered sufficient findings to know that this actually was wrong and the man was driving recklessly, right? He have taken action as a director for EPS. So that's a good thing. If Senge was going to bury this, we're going to beat on him. And I think his action now turn him over to the Liberia National Police for full investigation should be applauded. Let me bring Councilor Gu. You want to say something quickly before we move on?
The laws are there on the books, so the family can decide what to do. They have remedies. That's all.
We got to run through this thing small. I'm so grateful to God that today is my daughter's birthday. We will be going out, so yes, we will be here when the time reaches. That bell ring, she taking us to go eat. That's a beautiful thing. My first baby girl here in the United States. She's celebrating her 25th birthday. God bless her for that. Thank God for her. So I just watching the clock. That Richardson, you know how it is. Daddy, don't forget. Daddy, you go on the show? I said, yeah. Daddy, you don't stay on the show. Daddy, you going to? I said, listen, I'm watching the clock. Trust me. I will leave it. I'm going to leave because we got to go out and eat. But something is passing. Yeke, I want to ask you this. You posted Mike Jabate photo, Yeke. And people are asking why. And I see that you sent this as well on your page, Yeke. Things are not fine with Mike Jabate right now. Mike Jabate is deeply frustrated. He went for confirmation today at the Liberia Senate with hope, but was unexpectedly thrown outside. To make matters worse, his previous job was taken away without his consent, leaving him feeling disappointed and unsettled. Watch this. When this happened?
So, Stanton, you know, the local government act it have changed from internal affairs now to the local government act. So even all the commissioners will have to be reappointed and go for confirmation. So the process has started. They wanted to start with the hurricane first from the ministry or from Yimade then point. So you know, the people been finding a way to change Mike Jabate. And they grab him. So they appointed him to a position that don't exist at all and took his job from him. You could see Mike Jabate today. We have to be very careful. Mike Jabate will commit suicide. Don't be very frank with you because he's frustrated. They took a job from him.
No, let's get it straight. Now, did they take Mike Jabate's job from him?
Yeah, they took a job from him and gave you a job that is not in the book.
According, sorry to interrupt you, but according to the executive mansion, the transition to the local government act, you can write, and they have to rehire everybody. And that was very clear. Francis Yumane, the minister down, right? And Francis Yumane, they all went for confirmation today. But the president, instead of Mike Jabate being assistant minister for urban, no, they took that from him. They give it to somebody else, but they gave Mike Jabate an assistant minister for peace building. So how can you say that they took the job from him? Yeke. They said the man is assistant minister for peace building. Then he went for confirmation today, right?
Yeah.
But he is assistant minister. Why did they didn't confirm him? Why did they didn't do a confirmation?
You're very low. I'm not getting you.
I mean, you guys can hear me? So let me ask you, Kev, what's actually happening here? Yeke, you got to go back and come back and let somebody call you. go out and come back. Kev, what's happening here? Mike Jabate, I'm trying to understand the story.
Mark Jabate, according to the act, that Mark Jabate job is not in the new act they're talking about. So he went for confirmation today, and his name was not there. So the Senate decided not to put it to confirm him because he was not part of the list that they're supposed to confirm. So Mark Jabate is supposed to go back and speak to the president or whoever or the minister or whoever to say they try. But the Senate is not going to confirm him because Mark Jabate is not part of the new act. So his position is not existing. So Mark Jabate, as we speak right now, he doesn't have a job.
Oh,
So
wow.
from him, as we speak right now, he's not. He claimed, according to sources, that he claimed that he's supposed to be there on Monday to confirm him, but do my own background check, and it's not going to happen on Monday. It's not going to happen on Monday. So as we speak, and the Senate is going on recess on Tuesday. So as we speak right now, Mark Jabate doesn't have a job. He's not in this government.
So this is a developing story. I don't know what I can say that considered, right? It's very, very concerning though. The president reappointed everyone because there's no more internal affair but local government. Mark Jabate's position wasn't on the internal affair, assistant minister for peace building. It wasn't on the internal affair. So that's a new position here that is coming in with this local government. But what I'm hearing, and I hope Yeke can come back, the one for Senate confirmation hearing today, they said, man, you got nothing yet.
No, nothing there.
Therefore, Mark was sent home. Councilor Gu, it's kind of strange though. Mark is without job.
There are several other persons without job. So, but I think they will handle it their way. That's their government. I understand. I think I read a portion of the act. I don't see even the position of deputy minister for peace building in terms of its function. I think it's listed in the preamble.
In the preamble,
yeah.
In the preamble, but it's not there. It's not
in the body of the law. So
of the law, yeah.
If your position is not defined in the law, the role you're supposed to play, right, and it's just talk about it, then we cannot consider that it's there. So the act, they have to go back. For me, I think they have to go back, amend the act, and put the position, there in, and then they can be renominated. But they will find a way. That's also there. They will find a way.
But Councilor, it's going to take a whole thing because they're going to go back and put in the act, So at this moment, it's a lot of whole work.
They didn't bring that to George. So George, I'm kind of like, on a serious note, that to George, that the government didn't know that they had to do all these things prior to the appointment, though. I mean, what say you? The government appointed everybody to the new position on the peace building with the local government act, just to find out that there's nothing in there for them.
Yeah, when we say that this government is like BM, people get angry, they get annoyed. But every day they prove they did to us. Every day they bring electricity, it flash, we excited, we can get electricity for 1 year. now, Brother Mark Jabate found himself and they said it to discover that he got a job. So they look, this is Kuku Jubuku. They eat their OT, they will solve their own problem. But it's just to show the Liberian people the type of government we have. People writing papers, they are not actually reading and cross-referencing. And is this, we overlook it when the president came and read to us through the annual address. all the data were upside down. We thought people were making fun. Some thought a mistake. But when you see now the actual reality of an act that is put into law, and a former minister going for confirmation when the document doesn't have it, it shows the level of incompetence that we have right now in the government and running our country.
His position was peace and building. Am I correct?
Yeah, not only him. Not only him, it's everybody, that the deputy minister, the assistant minister, all of them, peace and building that wasn't confirmed. But where Emmanuel is going, I'm concerned, is that who wrote it? Who didn't see it? Why would we make such a cheap mistake?
No, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake.
Let me finish my own, man. Wait. And now these guys then will go ahead, and guess what happened? They are not moving ahead. The Senate going to, they are closing. They will not be back till the end of May or so. So probably Mike Jabata and the rest of the guys, then if something is not done, they will not take pay for almost 2 months. But let me ask you, Dr. George, though. Now they don't have a job, right? Or do they have a job? Lafayette, Kev, do they have a job?
No, they don't have a job. Let me say, Senator, please, I beg you. They don't have a job because according to my sources within the Senate, and they're not going to pay him because they didn't confirm him. So as we speak right now, he don't have a job. The Senate going to come back. I think in May, Senator, if I'm correct, in May. So at this moment, he don't have a job, and there is nothing there. And according to the Senate, they cannot confirm somebody which is not in existence. So Mark Jabata, as we speak right now, is not part of the government.
But why are we sorry for Mark Jabata? They wrote the
no, we're not sorry for him.
Law was being crafted. The former minister of Internal was not part of the conversation of crafting a law. Are they claiming innocence today that they had no idea that this thing
the minister himself, Francis Yumani, was, if you watch the claim, he was negotiating for them. But it's surprising to know that Francis Yumani is saying that he didn't know. Can you imagine? He said he didn't know.
That's a ground for the Senate not to confirm him. That's a ground for the Senate not to confirm him. Because this act was written from his honor his leadership as the Minister of Internal Affairs, to turn that ministry from internal affairs to local government. For people who we have in leadership to come to a Senate confirmation and start to show or ignorance of an act that should have originated from them.
Jabata is angry on this picture. He's very angry. Let's get back to Yeke. Yeke, let's say before Councilor go 1 minute. This is very serious, though. It's not only Mike Jabata, it's a lot of them. So sit here today and say it was an error. That's a cheap error, man. How many times will we make this mistake? Now, those guys that will be without job, without pay for almost 2 to 3 months. Yeke, I don't know how you got the information, but it's good that you broke this thing.
So, Stanton, let me tell you something. This period is going to be used to wish on people that they don't want in the system. Because, Stanton, all the superintendents, the commissioners will have to be reappointed. So that you get ready now. If you don't have that rapport, you finish. You're done, like Mark Jabata. So Mark Jabata is real frustrated. I talked to Mark Jabata today. He said, look, if people not very careful, they will have me to contend with. I said, Patrick, he said, yeah, I'm ready for them. He said, I will fight them. He said he will fight them because he said, they make him to go out there.
So that he will fight. Who he fighting? This thing.
Yeah. He said that.
Yeah, but
let Mike then go and sleep. When the law was being passed, he didn't go and read it.
No, I don't think you should. No. Don't blame Mike. Don't.
So stand up.
Don't blame Mike.
Stand up.
Let's say you Councilor Go.
Stand up. Let's put all the joke aside, right? First thing, Mark Jabata should be on the government long time. You know, I think 2-3 times Mark Jabata talk about even though shooting somebody also careless and reckless statement he made as an official of government. He even so be in that position. So he lucky said to have gone 2 years. So 1 year he telling Yeke that he will fire what? Fire who? But nothing. So he even so be in government.
Are you kidding me? You said
Yes,
Max
of
should be
course. I mean, in the first year, 2024,
That's
my
right.
mission.
That's right. I disagree with you, man.
So are you saying no, wait, I'm asking you a question. I'm not saying I disagree with you. That's your own thing. But are you saying that?
I disagree with him.
So I'm just saying that for the statement that Yeke said that, he will fight, and fight them, all of you. I'm just saying that some of the statements that Mark Jabate made, I think on two occasions, and as an official of government, he ain't supposed to be there by this time. But let's look at what the law is. Jabate and all of those who were nominated to positions that do not exist don't have a job, as far as we're concerned, until the act can be amended to include the function of those positions, or until the president can use. I think there's a provision under the executive law that the president can create other positions in the ministry. Manaseri did it for Rufus Nouvel. She made him deputy minister for the public affairs at the Ministry of Commerce. That was not there, right? Until those provisions can be invoked, or until the law can be amended to include the position of deputy minister for peace building, assistant minister of peace building, and provide for its function, those two persons who are nominated don't have a job. That's it. And they have to wait. Nowhere, nobody going to pay them. Nobody should be paying them. They are not working.
This is terrible. I mean, hearing what you're saying, Mike Jabate, wait, he ain't got no money. And to even hear you that he shouldn't even be on the job because of his utterances, well, you can tell me that Mike will fight. I'm concerned.
Well, where?
You think this was intentional, Yeke? You think Mark them was set up?
Yeah. You might have knew very well what they were doing. He's just trying to pretend. And you see, you can't go before the Senate and start to behave that you don't know what's going on in the place. You are the leader of the place. He knows everything, like the councillor said, that's going on. He's not misinformed, or he's not somebody that don't know. It was during our time in 2024. You might have represented when I were being crafted, and he know about it very well. So to take a position that is not in that system, to give it to someone, they just made fun of the Mark Jabate, man. They made fun of it, and he frustrated though. But send on Mark, your friend, call him.
But yeah, just before I see our brother Russell here before he comes in. I don't blame Minister the nominee, what his name, or Nimale for anything. I blame the office of the president. That's simple. Before the president makes any decision to nominate someone, they should have the law. They're supposed to have the law. They're supposed to know the role of the person, the role the person is going to play. And that's how they will fetch and find the best person to fit in that position. So how could they have allowed the president to nominate people to positions that do not exist?
I beg you, Councillor Gould, let me hold you there because I got Mike Jabate on. It's very important. Mike, we are running welcome to Spoon Talk, you are live. We are running with this story because we saw on the Yeke page that you got frustrated and you don't have a job because it's not part of the local government act that was just put in place. But Yeke said you spoke to him, your talk, and you are angry. You say you will get back to the government. Yeke is on the show. Can you bring us up to speed? Do you have a job right now? And did you talk to Yeke Koluba?
Let me just, since last year, April, I have never seen Yeke and never one day talk with Yeke. So what Yeke is doing, and it's a propaganda against the government, that will not discourage me. I'm with the government today and tomorrow. And concerning the local government act, that If you check the contents or the preamble of the local government act, you will see there and peace building. Dr. Bana is the deputy minister for peace building. I am the assistant minister for peace building. But today we want for confirmation hearing. There was little error in the local government act. It was not only me alone. We have about 4 persons that it told us to go and work on the act to balance the equation because they don't want to get involved. The lawmaker don't want to get involved in a dubious act or dubious deed. So that's why. And by Monday I will be going for my confirmation by 1 p.m. on Monday. So what Yeka is saying, all is intended for me to disassociate.
So let's get it straight. We'll come to Yeka quickly. Matt, we'll come to Yeka quickly. Let me just understand. You say you're going for confirmation on Monday?
Exactly.
How so? They are not going to change anything, right? It's just all fine now?
Nothing going to be changed. Everything is in time. I trust my minister, Francis Yumane. He's one of the brilliant minister in the Republic of Liberia. I respect him a lot. We work on the local government act, the new act that was created, Ministry of Local Government. I don't know where Yaka is getting his information from. Or it's intended for me to go against the government. And I will never in my life go against the government. And I don't know where he got his information from. Or it's misleading information. I don't, since last year, April, when he and myself have that last conflict, I have never spoken to Yeka Kolba.
Yeka, are you hearing, you beat Yeka, are you hearing Mark?
Then he swear on the Holy Bible.
You see, a lot of people are swearing on Holy Bible. Let me tell you something today. Senator, Mike said they're going to work on the act. Now, if you want to do any adjustment, you have to come back to us to work on it. Even the president cannot adjust anything on it. Even the president can't adjust anything on it. So Mike say they say you must go back and go work on the act.
Monday is confirmation. Mike went for confirmation hearing on Monday.
Is that true?
Oh wow.
That position is not there.
That math with dream where you going balance equation. You going balance equation where?
I'm just doing a show, my brother.
Come again?
No. There's something, so they don't need to change anything in the local government act, right? Nothing need to be changed. You are sure you're going for confirmation, correct?
I'm sure, 100% sure. But let me tell you something, and Waterstone. No propaganda will make me to go against President Joseph Yumabaga. It's my love the president. It's my love the grandfather. And I love him. Plus job, minus job. I created job on my own. I've been deeply involved in humanitarian work. So plus government job, minus government job, I know where I stand. Well, let you stop misleading the public. By Monday,
Mike. Hold him there. Mike.
Okay, careful. You say I'm a which senator you talking about? You said Johnny Pay?
I'm talking about Johnny Pay. Johnny Pay is the chairman for the Senate, the Committee for Internal Affairs. You can call the co-chair, and it's no, they will tell you. There was the problem in the local government act, and have been corrected. So why would Yaka Kolba is getting a story for you? Think I'm going to join you to go against the government, Yaka? You can't get me now. We didn't see the situation.
So when was that problem corrected?
Okay, Mike. Mike.
So that Mike, I beg you, can't wait. Just quick. I beg you, Kev, go ahead. One question. Let's do a quick round.
Mike, you know you're my brother, Mike. I will advise you don't go there Monday. You're not going to be confirmed, Mike. I just advising you. You're not going to be confirmed Monday.
Kev, thank you. Kev, you got a question, Emmanuel?
You know, Kev, I would never join you people to go against the government.
That's right.
That's your whole intention.
That's
for me to join you people to go against the government.
Honorable Jabatet.
God, excuse me.
Wait, Emmanuel, wait. Let me address Kev first. I beg you, Chief.
Former Honorable Jabatet.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
When it comes to Liberian politics, you are insignificant. The only man I'm making you to talk for people to listen to you is the spoon. But for me, you go to Grand Cape Town, you go to Bomi County, you go to Bapuru County, that's my stronghold. I am the Western Belt General, and I was the one that delivered the 3 counties to the Unity Party. You understand? Even today, the president has the right to say, look, Mike, I will replace you. You can't go to internal affairs. I will chase you. That's the prerogative of the president.
Correct.
So stop carrying misleading information around. I'm not going to join you people to go against the government. I would never do that.
Correct.
I would never do that. There's an oath between the president and I. You understand?
I still love you, my brother. I still love you, my brother.
Kev, you gotta mute yourself, my man. The man is
what's your
playing.
name, my brother?
Oh, I still love him. I still love him.
Kev, I beg you, Kev, please.
So you and Yaka Kodu.
So let me bring in Dr. George. Dr. George, you got a quick question? Dr. George.
On Monday, I will be at
Hold on 1 minute, Mike. Dr. George, I want to ask you a very good question. Hold on 1 minute, Dr. George.
Honorable Jabate, good evening and congratulations on your preferment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you go for confirmation hearing today?
No, I escorted the Internal Affairs Minister, Honorable Francis Yumare, today for his confirmation hearing. I've been scheduled for Monday. I was not part of the committee. I was not part of the nominee that went for the confirmation hearing. Monday, I will be going for the confirmation hearing.
No, so Mike, let's get it straight now because we got to say the truth. Did you go for confirmation hearing today?
I just told you that I escorted my dynamic minister, Francis Yumale.
Were you told not to go? Were you told not to go for confirmation hearing today?
Come again?
Were you told not to go for confirmation hearing today?
But I've been scheduled by the Senate for Monday.
Oh, so they gave you, and that's what that's what we need to understand. They gave you a different scheduled date, correct?
4%, yes, exactly.
Okay, when did they give you guys a scheduled date?
The schedule was given to me 3 days ago.
Okay, so you wasn't scheduled today. Okay, all right. That's a good thing. Emmanuel, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you.
Thank you for the clarification, Honorable Jabate. Is your position clearly stated in the current Local Government Act?
Yeah, yes. If you check the preamble, we'll tell you that the peace building, you have the deputy minister and the assistant minister, and the TOR for the deputy minister and the TOR for the assistant minister. Everything is indicated in the document there.
Okay, so it didn't say deputy minister for peace building though. It said deputy minister, correct? So it can be deputy minister like we have. Okay, I just want to get out quick. Yeah. All right, so let me bring it. Welcome to the show, Russell and Asif. Do you guys have questions for Mike? Because this is very important. Mike is speaking to this issue. He's scheduled for Monday. The Senate will be closing on Tuesday. So that is to say, Mike got to go for confirmation hearing on Monday, and they got to send them to be confirmed on Tuesday with the reply. So where are we right now? Yeke posted this, and that's why actually draw my attention. Yeke posted Mike picture like this, and Yeke said things are not fine with Mike Jabate right now. Mike Jabate is deeply frustrated. He went for confirmation hearing today at the Senate with hope, but was unexpectedly thrown outside. Wow. To make matters worse, his previous job was taken away with all his consent, leaving him feeling disappointed and unsettled. That's where we are. Russell, we have Mike Jabate. We got to let him go. But you got anything to say to Mike?
Thank you, Stanton. It's good being on. Nice seeing everyone. Yeah, my only question is, okay, so he now has a new portfolio. And what qualification do you bring to this new portfolio that you've been given?
There's a peace builder. That position, assistant minister for peace building.
And assistant minister for peace building, my function is to negotiate, mediate, and dialogue, and prevent conflict in Liberia.
Correct.
That's why we created that particular department. And that's my portfolio there. The 3 categories: negotiation, mediation, and dialogue. And that's what we're going to work on to make sure that and reconcile this country here.
And does that include? Thank you, sir. And does that include what is happening at the Guinean border? Are you involved with that in any way? Are you helping to bring peace there and
Let me tell you something. And to say I was confirmed. If a day I go for my confirmation hearing and the Senate confirm me, I will go and meet the Guinean president. And I will go in Foya and meet these people, the citizens in Guinea and Liberia. I'm good at that. I'm specialized in that. Conflict resolution, that's my area. That's why I'm doing my master in conflict resolution. You understand? To solve a conflict, you don't need violence. You have to be solved and interact with the citizens and listen to both sides. To say I was confirmed today, if they the Senate confirm me, I will go and meet Dumuya and I will meet President Baka. We will solve that problem at the border. It just takes 1 minute for him to solve that problem there.
Isaac, do you have a question? Isaac, are you with us? All right, Mike Jabata, thank you very much for joining us. We want to say we appreciate your time, sir.
I'm with you.
Okay, Mike, hold on 1 minute, Mike. Mike, hold on 1 minute. Yeah, you want to say something quickly?
As Mike just told us that he went there and there was a problem with the local government. They told him for them to go and adjust it. Then he's telling us again that he didn't go for confirmation. What is he saying? Is he contradicting himself or what he want to say? He said he didn't go for confirmation, but he said they went there and there were 4 in the Senate back. There was an adjustment they need to go make. Everybody listen to it here. Go back to the recording. So why is he saying he didn't go for confirmation?
I told you, we escorted our minister today for his confirmation hearing. That's what I stated. So, Yake, I will not join you to undermine this government. The Almighty Allah knows that I did not speak with you today. Yake, never.
Mike, you went for confirmation today,
man. Stop, man. My man, stop. Let's listen to the caller. Go ahead, Mike. So yeah.
See, stop spreading. I will not join you, Yake. You know me where we came from. Your mobilization, I was one of those that, carry on a lot of things for you, Yake Koduba. I respect you. And you myself went to we went to Bapulu, we went all over the campaign. We used propaganda against the CDC government. You know, when your bodyguard almost killed a guy in Turi, in Turkey, you know how I solved that problem.
I say, mute yourself.
You know that, Yake Koduba, when you and myself were campaigning for the United Party. I'm not going to join you to denigrate this government. I'm not going to join you to undermine this government. You understand? Even if I don't get job, I'm just saying something now. I'm just saying something. If I don't get job from that internal affairs ministry, the president can put me anywhere to work to serve my country. And that's it. I don't know what you're getting your misinformation. Why are you giving all misleading information? Yeke? Fear of God. There is God. And one day, you and myself, we will face the Lord tomorrow. So stop spreading misleading information.
Councilor Gu, you want to say something quickly? I see you ready because you guys be on the phone.
I read it. I have to talk to my brother Mike. Oh,
I think you get that's the point because Mark Jabates told us.
I have to talk to Mike.
He went there and they told him to go back to the problem and they they should go and balance the equation. And so then he can go back on Monday. And when they fix it, they think they're going to fix it. So my concern is that how they can fix Akami? Is that how they can correct a law that does not have a position contained therein? Is that how do they tell the person who is nominated or group of people to go sit down and fix it and come back? Is that the procedure, man?
That's not the procedure. That's why maybe you are not going through the document. I want you to go through the local government act and look at the preamble. When you look at the preamble, we'll tell you say peace building, deputy minister and assistant minister. We'll tell you say deputy minister for decentralization, assistant minister for decentralization. I don't know. You guys want to confuse me. You guys want me to go against the government. I will not go against
they want to confuse you.
Don't waste my time.
Ask a question, man. They want to confuse you.
Yeah. Mike, nice talking to you. So listen.
I want you to listen to me. Under no circumstance I can betray the government. We make this government, and I will stand with this government.
I like, and you know, I appreciate you saying that. I like that, but don't say they want to confuse you, Mike. You back your general for the Western Bloc.
Because that's the misleading information.
Let me just say this. Let me say this quickly. Happy Ramadan, the end of Ramadan to Brother Mac and all Muslims. I don't have a question for Brother Mac, but I just want to say that Mac is a real sincere and dedicated person. If Mac was not sincere, Moff can talk all. During the campaign, Moff, he can talk all. But I can only tell you that Mac is a sincere and dedicated man for which Unity Party is Unity Party today. So I will only say the plot for the rescue government to remove Mac from his position. For me, he go for confirmation, he go for it. I'm a question. Mac was at confirmation today, but the plot for this government to remove Mac, put him in a position that the Senate will say it does not exist. Then President Parker will say, wait small, my man, we'll find something for you later. That plot, it should not happen. Mike is a sincere help of a guy. I know what we went through during the campaign. Moff can talk all. I can only say the plot. Please, President Parker, do not execute your plot to remove Jabata from his position.
Mike, do you think there's a plot against you, Mike? Is this a plot?
There's no problem. How can there be a problem? The president can come in every 2 weeks and check the things.
You say Asa gave you. You say Asa gave you how much? Can you say that? Can you say that again?
Asa do the summit were and others. They brought 1.5 million United States dollars. They said, Mark, yes, the money. We want you to go and convince Senator Prince Johnson. And right there was a call. And Prince Johnson told us to carry the 1 million United States dollars in Sunny Kukuri.
Man, stand up, man. Stand up, man. Don't look here, man.
I come in, brother. I come in.
Let the man talk about. No, guys, let him do this. Let the brother talk. I've been Kevin disturbing the show today, man. You need to stop.
1.5 million.
No,
hey, man.
Mark, finish up, please.
My man, if I see $1.5 million resign from where
Mike, let me ask you a question quick. I don't want you to feel that anybody, forcing you to do X, Y, and Z. So when they say that, oh yeah, they're forcing me, no, we disagree. And I want to say thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate you, okay?
Okay, we're gonna stay on the brother's phone and I continue to inform the Liberian people. And I thank you for your show. But Yeke Koluba, you are my friend. I know you said last year, you and myself have never spoken. Stop carrying misleading information. I'm not going to join you to undermine this government. I'm not going to join you to disrespect the president. At 5%, President Baka, every 2 weeks, you always check on me. And that's my lovely president. So my
Jabata, will you ever leave the Unity Party and leave Jose Yumabaka?
And the Almighty Allah knows that because I don't know what the future brings. But 5% from now on. So now President Baka is on the Unity Party, I will remain on the Unity Party. That can show you that.
If President Baka is not with the Unity Party and the party is with Jeremiah Kun, will you support the party?
Then I will consult my God. Then the Almighty, I will consult the Almighty Allah directly.
Thank you, Mike Thomas. He laughing. That's not even laughing. Mike Thomas, I love this guy. Thank you very much. The person you will consult his God.
I don't know whether there is another act somewhere, but this preamble.
You say you will consult your God. Only God will help me. Well, so thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Emmanuel, don't waste our time going to the act.
Yeah, because the preamble the minister is talking about, I don't see anything about peace bill.
Yeah, people.
Yeah,
no, but the minister has spoken.
Y'all look for peace, baby.
Yeah, you're legal team, man. Let me tell you, Emmanuel.
Can't waste more. Yeah, the man saying when it comes to Joseph Baga, he 100%. When you got a Jeremiah Queen, you got to go back to God.
But the remember as a donor get 1.5 million, you have to go.
Listen.
When I get 1.5 million, stop wasting our time to show.
Isaac,
why you interrupting like this?
No, Stanton, let me say
this.
this.
I hope that Muslim thing that you feeling fasting, you don't join it. You interrupting Muslim, man.
I beg you,
Stanton. I hope that Muslim, I hope you don't break your fast for Blue Moon. No, seriously. You interrupting everybody too much today, man.
Okay, Kasnagu. As soon as he said 1.5, you just watch. You know what's another day? Thursday, go back.
Everybody in Liberia, 7 gave them 1.5. I'm arguing 1.5 here.
You need to understand who Stanton is.
But guys, we got a breaking news.
I swear it's 1.5. Thursday, we're nice talking to you.
Kev, we got a breaking news I want to share, and I hope that we can discuss it. This is something coming in. I think we have the autopsy report of Tony Jackson. Let me just confirm quickly. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the autopsy report of Tony Jackson. If not, then we have to wait. We will have to wait. All right, I'm told that I have to wait. So again, I don't want to alarm anything. I know a lot of people waiting, but I will have to wait. I will not discuss. I will have to wait because I think the Liberia National Police will be taking a position. You know, I almost put it up. I was so fast, but I have to pull it back because it's very important. We give the Liberia National Police the chance to discuss it. The findings in the report that I'm looking at concerning Uncle Sam's wife, Tony Jackson. Well, we gave Gregory Coleman. He's on his way from Lofa. He will be home back in office, and he will bring us up to date. I shouldn't go ahead of the Liberia National Police. I almost did. When I saw the report, I almost did. So let's just be patient. But yet, though, it's very important to go back to Mike Jabates. Something is happening. I do believe that. I think the government will fix this thing. I think the government will fix it.
Senator, I beg you, please call Johnny Boy. I beg you, Senator.
I'm going to call Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy can never confirm that, man, because that position don't exist. You get Johnny Boy now, call. I beg you, man. Just for the public sake. I beg you.
All right, let me try to call Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, how they talk, though? So let's pray and see whether he will talk on this one. All right, but let's make progress now because we got a few more minutes left. Let's make progress. So another thing, let's go back to the border and the border situation while we wait for Snow or Johnny Pay. We want to say again, it's been a very quiet, beautiful show today. A lot of stuff is happening. I want to release some stuff there, yeah, and there, but I just have to hold back.
We're not hearing you, Stanton.
He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. He's on the phone with someone.
So. Okay, so I'm the commander in chief now. Kev, go ahead. We stopped yesterday. We had some issues that we said we're bringing forward today. One is a statement that was made by Minister Pia. Kev, can you go? Can you hit?
All right, I got Senator Johnny Pay on. I'm sorry, guys. Senator, you are live. You're on Spoon, sir.
How are you doing, Soka? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Concerning the confirmation hearing today involving the Local Government Act, now it's no more internal affair. You guys put aside 4 individuals concerning peace building. Are they coming back next week for a confirmation hearing, or what's the status here?
So that I got is clear.
It was 2 persons, not 4. The 2 persons, they got a deputy minister for administration for urban. They got a minister for urban affairs, deputy minister for urban affairs, and we got another positions for peace building, the minister for peace building, and the deputy minister of peace building. If you look at the act, you'll see that the preamble is carrying the portion where you have peace building, but when you look into the act, you don't find what we're talking about. So the minister said to us that it was in the final draft. So I said to him, we don't want to do anything that matters to the Lord. The best bill we can do is to look into the law and get the complete understanding of what you're talking about before we can confirm. Because we don't want to do anything tomorrow that will look after us tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So would there be any confirmation next week? Any confirmation hearing next week?
If it is into the act, there will be a confirmation. If it is not into the act, there will be no confirmation. I can show you that.
Is it in the act? Because you have seen it. Is it in it?
I read the act and I made my case. But the minister and some legal already said to me that they saw something. I said, I'm going to bring it before me what I read. I didn't see it. So when they bring it to me that case, then we can take it from that point. But for now, I can simply say to you that I didn't see it into the act. And had an argument over it today. A couple of senators, Senator Snow, Senator Hoka, everyone else, we said that they should make the case before we can go forward.
So they should be coming back on Monday to show you guys here, correct?
Correct. They should come back and give all the information, and we read it and we'll publish it so people can know that it's written into the act, then we can move forward.
How many acts do you have? 1 or 2?
We got 1 act.
Okay.
The one I admitted.
And that's the one you read.
What that we read, exactly. So what that we read, and we didn't see it, but it's in the preamble. Anyway, it's in the preamble, but we never saw it into the readout.
Why the senators not considering the one in the preamble that folks asking? Can you help us understand?
The reason why we're not considering that because you know for the world that when you see the preamble, you have to see the readout. That will make it complete. Yeah, so that's the reason why we have to see everything. We have to do something legal tomorrow that you will say, oh, we'll make your laws, don't you? If you're making law for the people of Record Liberia, you should be to the point that you should know for the world that what you would do for the rest of the number of people should be legal. We don't want to do something today at the end of the day to be judged by after you should have left the same. And we don't want to do that.
So if it is not there, it means you guys got to come back after research to look into it.
If it is not there, it means that we'll have to go back and look at the whole law. If possible, it could be reappointed or something else. I can say that to you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Senator. It's good talking to you, man. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. There you have it, Councilor.
Yeah. But I thought we're going to ask him questions. Yeah. Because first thing, I'm not muted.
Go out and come back in. We're not hearing you.
Okay. You know, hearing you guys can hear me?
Okay, Councilor, talk. Maybe that's me. I'm sorry. Councilor, I'm sorry, Councilor Gu. I have myself muted because the senator. Y'all heard the senator, right?
Yeah, we heard the senator. We thought we were going to ask him questions.
I'm so sorry, Councilor Gu. Please come back. I didn't hear you because I muted myself. The senator was speaking. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
No, I have an act in front of me, but it has 2013 amendment to chapter 25. So I wanted to ask whether what I have in front of me was the actual thing, because in what I'm seeing here, there's 4 deputy ministers: deputy minister for research, policy, and planning, deputy minister for decentralization, deputy minister for technical services and town and city planning, and deputy minister for administration. That's what I have in front of me in 27.5, appointment of deputy ministers. So I wanted to get full clarification. Whether
he talked about, is that the amended act of 2025?
Yeah, what I'm reading says amendment to chapter 25.
No,
but
what it says, they're going to say 2025, 2013, you all the way down to 2013. They have changed it though. Do you have the current one?
Yeah, I was trying to clarify.
So for you,
25 amendment. But you see, this is the challenge we will continue to have in our country, and people can get as angry as you want to. But for us to make Liberia a better place, we should be able to take these things seriously. We cannot be running a government and a country haphazardly. And many of us think that is the best thing to do. We should strive for excellence. No, the president of the Republic of Liberia should not be made to appoint people into positions that are not in the act and have those people going for confirmation. This is not something we should be partisan about. This is about excellence of our country. And it's challenging that people think that everything we talk about should be partisan. But it's excellent. Is what level of excellence do we want as a Liberian people? Good. So this is something that is a conversation we really need to have as a country, as a nation. We have the situation with the president's speech, State of the Nation address. Up till now, they have nobody have been held liable for the misinformation that was given in that speech, and yet them still would think it's a partisan thing. Then we have people being offered appointment because Mark Jabate's name is there as assistant minister for peace building. But yet instead we have an act that does not have that position. It appears right now and being confirmed by the chairman of that committee that position is not in the act. So what kind of country are we running now? Are we not?
Okay, so let me right there because we got to leave, not leave, but we got to leave this conversation. Now we know that we just got to wait till Monday, correct? Councilor Boo, you heard the senator, Councilor.
The senator was not definitive when he talked about Monday. He didn't clearly say that they should return Monday. He said, as far as the concern, the law that he has in hand, those positions are not contained therein. And if they can convince them that it exists, then they can come back whatever time.
No, he said they're coming back Monday. He said they're coming back Monday. So show him that it's there.
So he said once they can come out to convince them, he was not definitive as to come out on Monday. He said once they can come out to convince them that the law exists. So I don't know that. That's why I was going to ask him, the law he has in here, does it have the page of the president's?
He said no. He said no. He said no. He said no.
I'm not talking about their position therein. I'm saying, does it have the page of the president's approval? Does it have the page with the engrossment? Because when it has the page of the president's approval and the page of the engrossment, then it's the official law. Before somebody go bring something else from somewhere to try to mango the way in. And how many pages of the law it has? How many pages it contains? So that when they come back with something else to fit in, because I've been in the legislature before, I know exactly what's going to happen between the legislature and the executive mansion. And also keep.
I put the current law in the chat room. The current one is in the chat room. The one they have currently. And you are quite correct. I don't know what else will be coming from somewhere else to prove otherwise, because this is the current law. How can you now say, oh, but we found something for me, and we're going to bring it to convince you that now open page one, let's put it right between there for you to take this guy there. That it means that some kind of debate is happening for me. The senator who is the chair or co-chair, Edward Snow, for internal affairs, saying we read this thing, it's not there. Then the legal luminary saying, no, Russell, it's there. Wait, let's bring it on Monday. What's going on? Fubi, talk to us quickly.
Yeah, so good evening. It's unfortunate that people will be sometimes these things happen when people are rushing to pass an act. You have the document, you don't take your time to go through all the fine points, and you want to get it approved quickly, and you leave a major part of. So you have it in the preamble, but the details are not spelled out. It means that the act is not complete. So there's no way you can go and balance the equation and come back on Monday. So they need they need to they need to send it back to the legislature to correct. So in the meantime, there are two solutions that can happen. Either reappoint Mark Gabater, or a position remain an acting position pending the rectification of the law. So they have to find those kind of stuff. But for now, there's no way you can send it to the Senate and go back and balance the equation.
How existing capacity?
No, I mean, to say, look, you are acting. We know that by default, that position should be existing. So the president can decide to reappoint him somewhere else, or having an acting role pending the ratification of the act. But you need to send it back to ratification.
Let me bring in Jefferson quickly. I beg you, Councilor, hold on. Let me bring in Jefferson.
2 seconds, I beg you, my brother. That today I eat
No, let Councilor go ahead, because I'm not following closely. So let Councilor go ahead.
Yeah. The only way that thing can be the issue of default, the only way it will hold is if the position was listed amongst the positions in the act. Forget about preamble. They had intent, but they didn't manifest the intent by putting it in the law. So if you look at the position of deputy minister, deputy minister, if it were listed amongst the deputy minister's position and the assistant minister position, then we can say it's there, but it has not been, there's no function for it. So you can say by default. But if it's not there at all, the only way you can go back there is by amendment. That's the only way you can go there, by amendment.
All right, but Russell, let's bring it in quickly. We got to leave this thing. We'll wait on Monday, but this is so interesting. I think the government made a mistake. Might want to take it over. So you have all the senators that went through this thing. They prepared themselves for confirmation, right? It's not in it. But then you got some people from the government, legal advisors, saying, but it's there, and we'll show you, and we'll put it in there, we're bringing it. So where they get there from? The document in front of the lawmaker say it's not there. Then you say, you in the executive say you're bringing it. You bring it and put it there high. Something funny is happening here, America. There you go.
I mean, all this does, Stanton, for me, it just it points to how this government reeks with incompetence. I mean, it's just very, very incompetent. I mean, there's just no excuse for this this kind of behavior. You know, at this level, you know, at the upper echelon of a governmental structure, you're still having all of these sort of errors. I mean, it's just pure incompetence, Stanton. I mean, just no way to say it lightly or any better. I mean, they got to do better than this, for real.
Well, one thing we say, if we went back to the executive mansion, the president signed it, everybody read it, everybody signed it. It's the same thing. It was signed by the vice president right here. It was vice president of the Liberia. It's there, I put it in there. It was signed by the secretary, the speaker signed it, and the chief clerk. And it sent it back to the executive received it. Hey, President Boga signed it, it's a law. It's not there. So these legal people there, like Johnson Chelsea, that just came from the law school, they say we're bringing it with our money. Bringing it where? Chelsea, where you getting it from? From World Trade Center? Where you getting it from, Jeff? this is crazy, Jeff. It's not there. You say you're bringing it. Bringing it from where?
The government is in charge of the World Trade Center now, so maybe they go in there to fix it quick and take it back. It's possible. They're in charge. But yes, Stanton, this speaks clearly to the incompetence of the government. When we say this, people say, oh, Jeff being critical. But that's the incompetence of the government. You know, we tell you. And the president, in fact, is not even in charge. I don't think he really knows what's going on.
But again, I would just interrupt you quick. I think the senators were smart to catch that though, because we're going to mess them up. Johnny Quay and Snowden were very smart to catch that. To tell you the truth, and I think that we should applaud them on this one. I do appreciate them. Yeah, but you're right, guys. Lovina, come on the show. Whoever will, they can take control of the show.
Senator, can I say something before you leave?
Quickly, the senators themselves are the problem because they started and passed that law with that error.
No, it's not an error. You cannot call it an error.
It's not.
They passed the law knowing that it shouldn't be there.
So what about the preamble that get peace building?
Fubi, they pass it believing that there is no position for local government peace building. So you cannot say that error. The executive came back to appoint local government peace building, minister, assistant minister, all of them. So you got to understand that the senators made no error. The error came from the executive. Now they're saying that they get that extra copy that they left out. After everybody finished signing, they won't come and insert it. And that's what I'm picking you up, man.
I'm not saying anything about peace building position.
Let's say this.
I think we can end it. Cap, I will come to you. Hold on, Cap. I think we can end here, and we'll be back tomorrow. It's good having everyone. Let's do our closing. Your final point, give it the best shot. Lorena will take us on. Everybody get 1 minute. Guys, we want to say thank you very much. Today is my lovely daughter's birthday. She turned 25. Thank God for her. And then we got to go celebrate the birthday with her. And therefore, we said this time to everyone that's celebrating the Muslim holiday today, breaking their fast, we say God bless you. I want to say to all of you joining us, it's been a wonderful show. We will take this time to do our closing. We didn't talk about the Ebola today. We ran away from the Ebola today. We'll talk about it another time. Till we meet again tomorrow from my end, may God bless you, may God keep you, and may God save our state. So that's it. Yeah, Lorena will take us through. Let's hear you while Lorena take us through. And my brother Winfrey Russell will control, and then we'll leave. Kev, you go ahead now. Russell, it's all up to you.
Well, let me say this. Thank you, Lorena. You look so beautiful on the show. But Russell said something. And this is the first time on the show. Jefferson said the same thing. A lot of people will say, that's Jefferson. People say the same. But Russell said the same thing. Russell said the government is incompetent. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. A man who measured his word. He's not quick to attack his government. He always in the middle. He tried to do his best to be middle, but for him to come out and say the government is incompetent is a big deal. And I wish we talk about that probably tomorrow or Sunday or next week. But and that's what I would say. I'm not going to go further. I will say it. Jefferson will say it. Isaac will say it. But for Russell, who always a decent man, who always tried to be in the middle and do his best to call this government is incompetent, it's a big deal. So I rest for now.
Thank you, Kev, and thanks for the observation. I think I try as much as I can, or the best I can, as you've said. So I appreciate all the kind words, to be as balanced and as measured as possible. So, but if it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, is a duck. So we have to call it out. Dr. George, you can, thanks, Kev. You can go ahead with your closing.
Well, I'm not too sure whether it's the actual act that we have, but look, let me first of all thank Lorena, Kev, Isaac, Fubi, Jefferson, Councilor Gu, the Honorable Yeke Kuruba, and Wilfred for being part of this conversation this evening. Every one of you at home, those of you who criticize us, give us more strength those of you who have poured us, gave us the opportunity to have this conversation. So thank you on YouTube, Facebook, and wherever you are. We have to be serious to have a country. For us to be a sovereign country, we have to be a serious country. We cannot continuously accept second class or second hand and believe that we are growing to be a people. No matter what part of the political divide you are, this government have made so many errors that need to be corrected. And we cannot be clapping and applauding because we believe we are part of the Unity Party and our eyes lying to the truth. We cannot have a situation where the president nominates minister for a position that doesn't exist in the act that he himself signed into law, or whosoever president signed into law. Which is nonsense in our country. We should decide to be a serious country. All this foolishness affects every one of us, whether we are in Liberia or out of Liberia. When you study international relations, it tells you the seriousness of your leaders reflects on the seriousness of your nation relations around the world. And this unseriousness that we continuously see and nobody is held accountable for under this Joseph Boakai government must stop so that we can have a serious country. Yes, we are in opposition, and yes, we want to take over state power, but we also want to have a competition to do that so that smart minds can come together and develop a bright country. But we cannot continuously up and be excited for people who continuously make stupid and foolish mistakes almost every day. This must stop. This should stop. And I'm calling on the president because the buck stops on your table. For those who made you to have that pre-recording and could not fully put the state of the coat of our arms ahead of you, in front and beside you, and for them to continuously have the camera on your head instead of to your face, those people must be held responsible for that. To those who wrote the State of the Nation address and gave you misinformation that you boldly spoke to the Liberian people, those people must be held accountable. We must start to do something serious in our country. You all have a wonderful evening. I look forward to this conversation tomorrow. Bless you.
Thank you, Dr. George, and thanks for joining us. Isaac, let's hear you.
So, what is there to actually talk about today? Kef Hassan, what is there to talk about today? And you know, Dr. George, apparently we need to check your ANC. It seems to be you can be looking in our talking points and be taking things from there. I wanted to ask, once upon a time, pre-recorded speeches were the worst thing anybody can do. How has it become the best thing now? Why is Unity Party giving God Hatter? Why is Unity Party giving God Hatter? You be pray to God before and say, God, pre-recorded speech is bad, please punish them. Then today you be doing the same pre-recorded. So God said, asking, what are people doing to me? Why are they confusing me? Just exactly what I want to talk about. I actually didn't know that the speech, not the speech per se, the re-echoing of voice that President Boakai did because he actually restated what Mika has stated earlier. I thought it was live. It was today. I was the first one told me, oh, but you know, the speech was pre-recorded. It was not live thing. They just did it. And I said, well, these were the same people who said when President Weah gave any speech that was pre-recorded, me, President Weah didn't know nothing. President Weah government was incompetent. How is it all of the things that was labeled incompetent before has now transitioned to competence quickly now? So they only took the info on it, just put the competence there and everything. Today, we are seeing the prices of gas. The government just released prices across the country. We are having almost 1,300 for a gallon of gas now. But go and talk about it. You know what they will tell you? Iran war. Iran are all the way behind, go back. Iran war that a business is doing there. But then when you ask them, but will COVID had any problem? Ukraine had any problem? They say, no, your umpa, that's 0 my umpa, that's 50 Like, United Party giving God Hatter. The party is confusing the people of Liberia. because everything they told the people for which they labeled CDC incompetent. And the funny thing, most of them can be taught by people like us. We can teach them, we can show them life, but they will call us incompetent anyways, because these things happened. Today they are repeating it in dossier. But we always get one message to be quick. 2029, the people will remove them from power. We see there is no way on the sun United Party stays in power after 2029. No way. Anything you think about right now, that's what I'm thinking about too. I say no way. Anything anybody thinking about, there is no way United Party will remain in power after 2029. If you think I'm talking about eating rice, that's what I'm thinking about. If you're talking about drinking juice, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever you're thinking about, United Party will not remain in power, because the people have seen their deception, their incompetence, and the lies that brought them to power. There is no way the United Party will remain in power. 2029 is a year of correction. We will use correction fluid to erase United Party, because United Party is a party of lies, incompetence, and people friendly that can't even read their own laws that they signed. Now they will appoint someone to a position that does not exist. They all around the place now trying to find something. Fubi will come and talk about what George Weah did wrong. He doesn't know about what President Parker is doing wrong now. 2029 is a year of redemption. United Party will be kicked out of power. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Isaac. Very passionate closing. I appreciate it. And thanks for joining us today. Representative Koloba, let's go to you and hear from you. Give us your closing.
Thank you. You know, that pre-recorded speech was very good. At least we saw the ish on Joseph Boakai. He will try to look for some ointment for it. Look, let me tell you something. Have you people told the Liberian people, have you people said to the Liberian people that Guinea have claimed the land? Yes, Guinea have claimed that land. And Mr. Boakai know that Guinea told him that will not give that land back. Why is he wasting time to tell the Liberian people? All they want for Gregory to be going there, to take picture, to justify the 6 to 7 million they come and eat for that Guinea situation? Is that all they want to do? They will be on the diplomatic something business until the 2029 reach. This problem, from our information that is 100% correct, is being finished with. They have said to Mr. Boakai, this land will not be returned to you people. This land is for us, and we are claiming the land. I don't know why he's taking a long time to tell the Liberian people. I don't know why Mr. Boakai is taking a long time to tell the Liberian people that Guinea have said to me that they will claim the land, they're not going to give the land. And you keep the recording. We will go. At the end of the day, they will say, you can sell it. And Guinea have resolved all the equipment that they have seized, they will not give it back to Mr. Boakai. Because Mr. Boakai used their land to loot their land like he's looting Liberia. He looted the poor land, looted a lot of things from there to build his homes in Lofa County. You know, so Liberian people, let me tell you what Mr. Boakai don't want to tell you people. Guinea have said to Mr. Boakai that our land is owned by them, and they are not going to give it to Liberia. It's not owned by Liberia. Guinea have said that to Mr. Boakai. My information is 100% correct. And they just beat it around the bush because they want to justify all the money they will eat. The same thing they began to wear them for. Their people will go down with the same thing. And they will be disgraced than ever before. This is not the government we brought. This is not the government we took risk for. We brought a government, we thought in our mind. Mr. Boakai said 45 years in government. He said 12 years under Malaseli, the political Maradona. He learned nothing. Joseph Boakai Jala Blamado. He learned nothing under Malaseli. So I want to say thank you for the show. And now, my Jabate know that he don't have a job anymore. The only thing he can do now is to look for something to do. Because I told you people, it was Johnny Boye Rapoye Asa. And Johnny Boye came on the show and said that there will be no confirmation for them. And there's no confirmation for them. The document is there. To play with that document, it got to come back to us. We will have to change it. Tell us somebody go tell Maja, go behind her. you and somebody go do high and see and bring document. Now you do document business? Is that how serious government work? Mr. Bwaka, you have just become an embarrassment. This is not the Bwaka I thought were going to lead this country. We thought Mr. Bwaka was going to be one of the best presidents ever in the history of this country. But the trophy, you, Mr. Bwaka, you are carrying, you have become the worst criminal ever in the history of this country. The worst criminal that ever went to that mansion to call himself president. Somebody that have number that call age, that don't want to dignify the age, I don't want to respect the number that he got. Mr. Bwaka, you are disgrace and you are embarrassment to the country. Thank you. It was nice.
Thank you, Representative Koloba. Thanks for your presence here tonight. We appreciate it. Appreciate your contribution. And I'm sure the listeners and the viewers also appreciate your views and your contribution. We will, so we have two lawyers. So we'll go to the junior attorney first, and then we'll go to the senior later. So Mr. Chesson, please give us your closing.
Thank you, Rasa, and good evening to the panelists. And Honorable Koloba, thank you so much for your comment and your closing. It's brilliant, and I can assure you that your district has the right representation because you are clear about the interests of Liberia from the way you speak. Okay, let's come first. I will speak towards the incompetence of this government. This Unity Party government under Joseph Bwaka has become the most incompetent ever in our history. Look, it speaks to Bwaka education. But Bwaka has had the minimum education among most Liberian presidents. Bwaka began his education in Freetown. He managed to skip classes, came to Liberia, went through high school, and managed to go to the University of Liberia, barely passing through the University of Liberia. He has never had any education following that. Barely passing through, and remember, in Freetown, he skipped classes. He was skipping classes. Now getting so dull to sit down in the time when Liberia is in crisis. You go and do a pre-recorded speech when Liberians are expecting for you to give them hope in time of crisis. You go and do pre-recorded speech. That is shameful on the part of the president. And this is happening because, remember Jeremiah Kuhn said that the president is going down. You remember that interview you had on OKFM? I said, you remember that interview? He said the president is going down. And Fubi, you remember that interview, right? He said the president is going. In fact, he alluded that the president is wearing pampers. It tells you how bad.
Oh man, let's do the issue, man. You can bring the president. At least,
this is why, Counselor, you need to give me a chance, my man. You need to be a good counselor. Yes, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Don't interrupt me. It's wrong.
Go ahead, Jefferson. Go ahead, Jefferson.
He said that the president is going down. No matter what we do, we can't help him. That age is normal. He's not in control of the country. This is why you see the country is on what we call, self-piloting. Everybody in this country, in government are doing their own thing. And this is why you see the government is malfunctioning. It cannot produce for the people. Listen, Russell, everything in the country prices going up. They told our egg price were reduced. Now egg prices are going up. They told gas price, rice price. I mean, everything. The exchange rate is skyrocketing. The living condition of the people is getting worse. The economy is in free fall. Nothing is in place. This is the worst government ever in the recent history of our country. Recent history. Look at the message that came out from the information minister. When Liberian people are at the border, are destitute, are being displaced, and their livelihood is in trouble, the Minister of Information is telling the Liberian people that he will conscript people to send. I mean, does that make sense? How can you make mockery out of the sincere and legitimate concern of ordinary Liberians that are suffering at the border? Is this a serious government? Is there a government that's concerned about the people? When the commander-in-chief should be making decisions, When our territorial integrity is being questioned, it's being crucial, there is aggression against the Liberian people, against our territorial integrity. The commander-in-chief is still sleeping. He's afraid to make decisions. He's not even able to order the army to take positions, but he's able to order the army to break down people's homes, to make people destitute. He's able to send the army to the airport when His Excellency President George Manuel Weah is arriving in the country. He's able to order the army to go there to restrain people from going to meet the former president. This is the kind. But when our country is faced with crisis, he's not able to command the army as a commander-in-chief. Look, Liberia is sick. This country needs redemption. And until the Liberian people can see this country is going nowhere. For 6 years, we'll be stagnated in the same position or will retrogress. The Unity Party government under Joseph Boakai is taking Liberia down the drain, because of massive incompetence and corruption. Let's see, it is because of Boakai corruption in constructing that $10 million retirement home in Lofa County that has caused this problem. You know, the sand they're digging to construct that building is coming from that river. They've been mining that river over and over, knowing fully well that it is in Guinea's territory. And now, because of that massive corruption, we have aggression. Boakai has caused more problems to our country than bringing any development to our country. More problems. More aggression, more poverty, more suffering upon the Liberian people.
Okay. Thank you, Jefferson. We appreciate it. Appreciate your presence here always, and you taking the time to come and share with us your thoughts and insights and contribute to the discourse. We appreciate it. Councillor Gould, please let us hear your closing, and then from there we will close out with Phoebe.
I will deal with Jeff first. I will give me 10 minutes, you Jeff.
No, you give me 10 minutes, and you should take your time to address this situation.
Hey, wait, Jeff. Russell referred to you as a lawyer.
Counsel.
Please make the disclaimer that you're not a lawyer yet. Please make it on the show.
Okay, the disclaimer is made.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, you're senior counsel, even though I don't agree.
You're not counsel. You're not counsel.
I said you're senior counsel. So,
anyway, Jeff, I know you. We all can express our disagreement with the president.
I think you deal with the issue instead of me.
I'm coming out. No, I mean, I'm going to the issue. We all can, but I have the little basis. You know, I feel terrible when people are using making derogatory statement against the presidency. I frowned on Yeke Koloba and many others yesterday. Right? I mean, it's here. I frowned on them. And I will still do it today because the president is the embodiment of the people.
No, but counsel, you should have frowned on it then when they insulted the presidency before. It was cool for you, but now it's wrong.
I said to you, I just made it clear. Let me check. I just made it clear.
Okay, Jeff.
You're not on record for that.
No, I can't.
Jeff, let me finish now.
I made it clear that I frowned on people for insulting the past president. I frowned on it. People who know me, they will tell you. I feel bad because the president is the embodiment. I'm part of the presidency. So when somebody insults the president, is the president insulting me, myself. When you see the president doing it, it's me. So I feel bad. I don't think we should go that route. We can disagree with the president. I'll disagree with the president before, and I will disagree with him tonight. So I think let us manage. We can't beat them yesterday. Let us manage, our statement, towards the presidency of our country. This is a public platform. So to the issue
on this point.
Well, to the issue.
And I did
you have your right.
Yeah. I did
Yeah,
not
I mean,
disagree.
you have a choice. You have a choice. I'm just saying to me, I won't do that. I will caution you.
That's your choice.
Coming to be a lawyer, in the highest echelon of society. Don't get engaged into that. Don't be the people in the street. Yes. What I'll say here, on the issue of this whole Mark chapter 10 issue, there is no. In fact, I read a preamble. That preamble had nothing inside about peace building. Fubi, I show you. I read it. The one that is posted in the chat room, and I see that all of the signatories are there. So that's the original law there. In that preamble, there is nothing there that talk about peace building. I see anything. Peace building is not in the law. The office, deputy minister, assistant minister is not there. So we should not waste our time. I feel disappointed in the president's office that they will allow the president to nominate somebody for a position that does not exist. Because before the president nominates, you must have the law. You must look at the qualification of that person, the competence, what the law says the person must possess. Then you go and find the person. So how could they have had the law? They read it and gave it to the president to nominate people that for positions that exist. That be frank. The office of the president, we are responsible. And I feel more disappointed that the senators will not be bold enough to say this position does not exist, and until we can amend the law, we will not have this confirmation. To say you go back and you go come out, you show me law, you can't convince us. It's disappointing for me. It's disappointing. It's quite disappointing. And these things happen when we criticize it. Some of them from all the other side who don't understand, in short, they will say a lot of negative things about us. But yes, this is our country. This is not Somali rice farm. No, this is Liberia. And everything that the president does, it affects us as the people. When there's a mistake, when I go out of the country, people will laugh at me. My friends will send me text message on WhatsApp. I mean, what's happening? What's that? So we have to manage the presidency with care. We have to be meticulous, because when anything comes outside of the presidency, it's almost like a policy. And so you cannot allow the president to go and nominate somebody to a position that does not exist. And then you have the senators there who should be bold enough to say this rule does not exist. Will tell you, say, oh, go check and come out, and somebody say they should go and balance the equation. I do that agreement we're doing here. To balance the equation business. Let's be frank, gentlemen. This is unfair. It's unfair to the presidency. It's unfair to us as a people. Whether you're opposition, whether you're in position, in no position, it's Liberia. We cannot continue to sit down and allow, if the people are exhibiting incompetence or sluggishness, the president has to take action. The Dr. John said, since they put that wrong information in the speech, and the president read it to the nation. Now somebody said the president lied. I said the president did not lie because the president did not know the information to be true. To be untrue. He knew it to be true, and he brought it out. And he knew that it was not true, and he read it. Then he lied. He did not lie. He just read something that they lied to him. Up to now, no action been taken. Why wouldn't somebody beat the president and think that, oh yeah, the president is complicit? Let's be frank. Look, we're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. What else? The president can win election again. The opposition can win election. I don't care. We will be living here. Whoever began, we were here before Charter Town, or we'll stay here. We'll stay around here. We'll still operate. We'll still move. We'll still survive it. But we must stand up and say the truth. Things are not being handled correctly at the office of the president. And we must say they cannot disgrace us at this. They cannot embarrass us at this. Those positions do not exist, and the senators should be should have the balls enough to look in the faces and tell them, say, there's no position called Deputy Minister for whatever, there's no position called Assistant Minister for Peace Building, and until we can amend the law, those positions that exist, go and find something else to do. So, also, the rest of the guys, thank you very much for the time, and I hope that we can all work. And let's just say the truth. For me, I wanted to get tired, but I said, no, I'm not get tired. Who I will continue talking. Yes, I'm going to continue talking.
All right.
So we'll continue to talk.
Thank you. Lorena has to leave.
Talk with respect. That's all. Talk with respect. That's all.
Also, no,
Jeff. Lorena has to leave, and so Phoebe, please close us out.
Yeah, so thank you. A good show tonight. I will push to the border issue and the security concern of the country. Like I said to somebody on my post, if we take everything Liberia as UP but the CDC, the country will not get better. There are issues that you have to address as a national issue and deal with it with a patriotic mindset and not UP versus CDC. So I was just looking at the security budget versus the legislature budget for 3 years. 2024, the actual, 2025, the estimated alternate, and 2026 national budget. And it will amaze you that for the 3 years, if 2026 ends as is, the legislature will expend more money than the Ministry of National Defense, the Liberia National Police, and the Liberia Immigration Services. So 2024, just 2024, I'll start with 2026 national budget. The legislature has 51 million budgeted for 2026. The Liberia National Police has 25.7 million. Liberia Immigration Services has 10.7 million. Ministry of National Defense has 20.7 million. So the three agencies have 57 million, while the legislature alone has 51 million. You come to 2025 estimated outturn, the legislature has 47 million. Liberia National Police, 26.9 million. Liberia Immigration Services, 9.2 million. Ministry of National Defense, 21.6 million. That's about 57.8 million. 2024 actual, you have the legislature having 63.6 million. Liberia National Police, 20.6 million. Liberia Immigration Services, 6.7 million. Ministry of National Defense, 19.8 million, well about 47.2 million. So for the legislature alone for the 3 years, that's 162.5 million. That's the legislature. For the 3 ministries or agencies, you have 162.3 million. So it's a difference of 182,000 excess that the legislature will spend above, so about 1% above. So you wonder why a nation like Liberia, that should be a very serious nation, cannot defend herself with external aggression, because you have 103 persons and their staff making more than the security apparatus that's supposed to be defending the country. So we got serious issue, and we need to fix this issue. And we're complicit. We sit down, we think that it's normal, it's okay, but this is very, very concerning. And the president one day yesterday were asking them for more money for the security to defend the country. But with this kind of budgeting year in, year out, you should know that this country is not going anywhere serious when it comes to defending ourselves. And this situation with the Guinea at the Lofa border just exposed us that we are vulnerable to external aggression. We can put all the security outside during protest actions and be beating people, wasting water, using tear gas. But now when you come to the issue of external aggression, we put our tail between our legs, they kick it down and running and saying, no, we're doing for peace sake, let dialogue, let do it. It's not good for the country. It's sad and it's dangerous that we are at this point that we are vulnerable and we cannot defend ourselves as a country. We cannot even show that we have a military. The military are afraid of even show their faces. This is sad for the country. So thank you. Look forward, happy Ramadan to all the Muslims. And today is a holiday here. And I know the Liberian Muslims are crying for Muslim holiday. But But this is an issue. Every country got their own issue, their own dynamics, so they have to deal with it like ours. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoebe and Lorena. I'm not going to give any closing comments. I think you all have said it well, and we appreciate your participation and all of the contribution you make every day to inform the people and share your insights as to what the conversation is on the ground in the country that we all love. So appreciate that. And you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, man. Councilor Boom.
Yeah,
Rastafari. Get the president.
What I want? Yes, what you got? TV. Yes, what you got?
I tell you, another top-notch presentation tonight. I tell you, a different analysis. Spoon Talk returns tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. My name is Lorena Honorary. Always asking you to put God first in whatever you do. This show is brought to you live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, Spoon Talk on YouTube, Spoon 107.5, Super FM 95.5, Fabric 101.1, Voice FM, and across other platforms. So many thanks to you for listening, for watching, for sharing, for commenting, for calling, for making your own contributions. Have a wonderful weekend and keep safe.
You from Bonjama, Maryland to Tospo. Yeah, to Tospo. If you eat a pound, congratulate my brother to Tospo. You got a Spoon TV.